Good morning. Hello, how is everyone this morning? It's night where you are. Horrible. Oh dear, that's not good. Sorry, is this a political chat? Wasn't aware. 2 a.m. where you are. Why are you wasting water? I'm filling the sink up. How's that wasting water? Doing good here, thank you. The sink has a plug in it. No, I'm not American. This is England. We wash dishes by hand here. Most of us do anyway. Epsom salt is good to give plants that need magnesium. Really? Didn't know that. Thank you. I can tell it's not American because it's dark over here. It's probably a bit of a sign. It's got 5 or 6 hours difference depending on where you are. Ain't no way she's in Kentucky. What? Who said anything about Kentucky? Beautiful flowers. Thank you. Anthuriums. They're amazing. They just look like that all year. They're not like a lot of flowers that die and don't have flowers. What does your channel name come from? My channel name comes from years ago. There was a work colleague who was very tall and used to cuddle me a lot. Every time I come on shift, she'd give me a cuddle, and I'm very short. So that's where the little part came from. And I had blue hair. So she used to call me Little Blue. and I just thought it was a good name. Hello. You seem to have a lovely kitchen, thank you. I'm sorry, I live in Kentucky. Are you sorry? I don't know why you're sorry. If you take cigarette butts and soak them in water, you can use the water pest control in your plants. Okay, well, I don't smoke, so thanks. We'll pass on that one. Welcome back home. Hello, how are you? Yes, it's weather's not been too bad. You know, I'm obsessed with the weather. The weather's not too bad since I've been back. I think we're supposed to get a bit more warmth next week. Can I ask you something from an American to a Brit? Okay, you could have already asked it. I mean, it doesn't mean I'll answer it, but you can ask anything in the chat, and I won't always do it. Nicotine kills bugs. I believe you, but I don't smoke, so. Do you use nutrients in your water, or do you feed the plants just straight water? These ones, I mean, it's cactus and these, and they both just love water. They don't need any nutrients. The ones out that, well, the one that I'm managing to grow at the moment from scratch, they get nutrients, but these ones don't need it. I felt sorry because I didn't realise that it's 2 a.m. for me, but not for you. Okay. I love plants. I have so many. I love them. Yeah, they just bring a little bit joy to your life, don't they? I accidentally came across the Anthuriums, but they're the only plant I've ever known that just constantly has colour on them. And like as soon as one of them dies, like just one of the coloured flowers will die. There'll be another one in there growing. I mean, there already is. There's another leaf coming up, and then there's a little baby. You probably can't see it. There's a little baby down there. I don't think you can see it at all. Add some more castings, watch them bloom. Boom. They are. These are like, I mean, the white ones are 8 years old. 8 years? Yeah, about around 8 years old. So I'm subscribed. Thank you. Oh my god, I literally have the same plant. They're awesome, aren't they? I usually wait until there's the ones in the shops that are dying because they don't bother to look after them, and I like saving them. But they're very, very hardy, these ones. So how pretty are they? And they like that all year, you know, how all the green and the colours, so they're awesome. It's an Anthurium. So bad at raising it. These ones, I'm not, I've tried a lot of flowers from seed, food from seed as well, like fruits, vegetables. I can't get past leaves with any of them, but these, they just keep going and going. So these are really easy to look after. They literally tell you when they want to be watered as well. I love your plants and you. Thank you. They're easy to grow. I've never grown one from scratch. I've always just saved them. Which the fact that I can save one from dying is really like, that's pretty amazing for me. I'm not good at that normally. I'll get some worms. Put your food waste on top of the soil. Magic. Okay. What time is it there? It's 7:11 and we are in 7:11 a.m. and we are in England. Is Doctor Who bigger in the States than they are overseas? I have no idea. I don't watch TV, so I don't even know what the state of Doctor Who is now. I don't know who it is or anything. I don't watch TV. I just Netflix occasionally, and that's about it. I like your plants. Thank you. Red Euro worms are great. Thank you. They always have flowers. They do. I love your videos. Thank you. I'm back in the kitchen. Yes, we are back in the kitchen. As sad as it seems. I was going to take us out, but there really isn't anything to do, so I'll just be walking the streets, and that's just sad. It's not very warm out there at the moment. Hello from Korea. Good morning, Louise. I trust you're well. I dare say you're missing the pleasant climate in Gran Canaria. Tell me about it. Oh, so much. Seriously, that feels like more like home than this does. Are you British? I'm English. 8 hours ahead. 8 hours, wow. Hello, love. Do you have any roses? I actually don't. Occasionally, like, don't even think about it, but occasionally I'll pass a bush on the street or something. I think I should probably get some, and I just forget about it. Transplanting into bigger pots, more roots, more fruit. Yeah, I don't get to the point where I get fruit. I mean, they are in the cucumber's in a decent enough pot. I replanted it a couple of weeks ago and just leaves still. I didn't go all out this year. I was going to go all out and try lots of different plants, but I didn't, so it is whatever. Soon you'll have another vacation. I've already started looking. I'm not going to do what I did this year, and it was because it was all very, very last minute. Now I know I can do it, even though I think the next one will be harder because it will be somewhere I don't know. It definitely made it a lot easier going somewhere I know. Yeah, I think I'm going to just, when I find what I'm after, I've got two sort of options I'm thinking of at the moment. Once I find it, though, I'm going to just book it and start paying off rather than do like a last minute thing with it. Is it winter there? It's not quite winter yet. I don't think it's official winter until the end of this month, I think, or official autumn. But I think we're going to have a hot patch in the next few days. It's supposed to be getting up in the 20s again. Plant people are awesome, but I eat vegan, so it tastes great. Very good. What's your favourite song? I don't have a favourite song. Flower is your fruit, love. Yeah, don't get to flower. No, I mean, I was talking about actual ones. Like the cucumber. I don't think we're going to get any fruit from those. That's what I meant. Air pots are awesome also. They air prune the roots. I've never heard of an air pot. Oh, fabric pots. Oh, okay. Favourite place? As in, that favourite place in what? Like a holiday place? Or, I don't know what, elaborate a little bit. It's your favourite colour? It's green at the moment. Don't do shout outs, because once I do one shout out, everyone wants shout outs, and it just clogs up the chat and it gets boring at that point. So I used to, and that's all we get in the chat is just shout outs. So we just don't do it here anymore. Sorry, I can talk growing plants all day. I can tell. It's a passion of yours. It's not a bad thing. Do you have any roses? No, we don't have roses. Mine too. I don't know what that means. Hello, T. T's here. I was a bit behind in the chat. I wasn't quite there yet. Hello, how are you? Nice to see you. Vacation place. My favourite is definitely Gran Canaria. Definitely. It's like, even watching the videos now, even though I'm at home and I'm watching videos of people posting, it feels like that's home. That's where I should have been born. Peppers are super fun, a little difficult, but worth it. Strange. So the only time I tried a pepper, and I didn't even know I was doing it, is when my son come home from school, because they would randomly do these things where they would plant things, and then they would send their kids home with this little pot, and you're supposed to grow it now. And we had no idea what it was, and it turns out to be a pepper. And we did start to get an actual pepper growing on it. briefly, and then it quit. I don't know what we did wrong, but it quit at that point. What about Hawaii? I've never been to Hawaii, so I can only say what my favourite places that I've actually visited, because that's what you asked. What's my favourite place? Then it could only be places I've already visited. Places where you're going to be on the plane for a long time don't interest me a lot. They would have to be like long holidays and planned out way more. You probably have frost to worry about. Not quite yet, but very soon. So I actually have the plant in like just a little greenhouse in the living room, but my living room is really cold as well. So yeah, we do have to contend with cold. This house is freezing. It's a very cold house. Hello, Ping. Good morning. How are you? Okay, let's make a coffee anyway. So what did we do? We sorted the Anthuriums out, so they're good to go. They have heat mats, or you can heat blanket for the pots to keep the roots warm. Yes, I have seen it. Even though I've been trying it for a couple of years, I've not really been that serious. I need to look into it a little bit. Well, I do have the light, the ultraviolet light, because that side of the house is dark as well. So we do give them the light. But it's not too cold at the moment. You sad to be back home, 100%. I mean, I don't think I've really had the actual holiday blues yet, because I have literally not stopped since I've been back. I have not. This is like the quietest day I'm going to have had since I've been back. So it's not really kicked in, the whole holiday blues thing. I haven't had a chance to stop and breathe and think about it yet. Okay, I don't even know what you're talking about, so I'm sure you didn't say anything. No, I can't see what you're even talking about, so. But I have already started researching, just a little bit, but I have started researching holidays already. I don't know what you're begging for, because you seem like you're begging at the moment, but I don't know what it is, so I can't help you. Did we enjoy our London trip? So we did. It's a hard one. Okay, so we really enjoyed the trip. Really enjoyed it. Absolutely exhausted. I had to come home early for two reasons. One, because we did so much, and I mean the hotel room situation was shit, really bad, and Corey's got a messed up back now, so he was in pain. I was in pain because we did so much on the day we got there, like a ridiculous amount, and we enjoyed what we did. We enjoyed spending time together. I hate London. It's concrete everywhere. It's just concrete. It's grey. Even the sun, you knew the sun was out, but there was no sun on the streets because it's just, there's so many buildings, people, just, yeah. So we did, but we didn't. There was two parts to it. You seem like a lovely lady, love. Enjoy your day. I've got to go. God bless you and your family. Peace. Thank you so much for being here. You too. I'm good. How are you? Good morning, Glenda. Put the kettle. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to put it on. Thank you. I filled it up, didn't put it on. Good morning. Good morning. Did he go to the restaurant he wanted to go? Well, oh God, they didn't see. So we walked past it, and it had a sign in the window saying that it was going to be closed all day. And I said, look, it's sod's law, isn't it? Like, it's closed all day. So he went to another restaurant, but he knew the name of it because it was one of his, you know, he watched, I don't know which one it was, you know, I told you he watches like Sidemen and stuff like that. I don't know whether it was them or another group, because there's a few that he follows. And he said that he'd seen them go in there, and he said, well, let's try that. So we went in there. The food was amazing, but then we had to go past the other restaurant on the way out of the area, and it was open. So that was really annoying. So we didn't actually get to go to the restaurant that he wanted to go to, but we did go to another restaurant that he wanted to go to, and the food was absolutely amazing. I mean, it was very basic. It was a burger joint, but it was really, really good. And I can't remember the name of it, so... But it will be in the video, I'm sure. I actually don't think I recorded going in or anything, so I'll have to ask him what it was called. Right, got a few questions, go for it. I'm a bit behind in the chat though, so... It's everything pumpkin season now in the air, I'm happy. Is everything pumpkin? I'm not happy. I'm not ready for this yet, I don't want winter. Yeah, no, you're not. What you're doing today? Today is going to be my catch-up day. I've literally not stopped for a minute. I've got washing to do, change bed sheets. It's just a catch-up day. Has you and Corey tried the 4 cheese pancakes and the chicken curry pasties yet? 4 cheese pancakes? Oh, the cheese pancakes. Corey's already been having them anyway, and out of all of the choices, that would be the one he would pick. We've not tried the curry pasties, but he did try the mac and cheese pasty, and he cut me a piece off because I just finished eating, so he cut me a piece off so I could try that a bit later on. Very, very good, but sickly, because normally he would have 2 pies with like some chips or something. He said he wouldn't have 2 pies normally with that, so really, really good, but we haven't tried the curry ones yet. Was it called Shake Shack? How did you know that? How did you know that? I'm sure it was Shake Shack. I feel like it was. How do you know that? That is spooky. Make beef Wellington. I don't think there'd be much point. I don't like beef. And I don't think there's much point. It's random. It's 8 days holiday in Korea started yesterday and started being boring already. How's a holiday boring? You need to think of things to do. You're listening. Yeah, so definitely mac and cheese pasty. Definitely try them. So good. I mean, I only had 1 mouthful, but Corey said they are sickly, but they taste really good, because I wasn't holding out much hope for the mac and cheese in it. So, are you from UK? We are in England right now, because it's a popular joint. I'd never heard of it before. That really shocked me that you got it. Wow, I'd never heard of it. It was really, really good. I mean, we paid about 45 quid for 2 meals, but then when you think about that, actually isn't that terrible. They didn't look like they were going to be that big either, but they were really filling, because I guess the quality and everything, really, really good. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Will definitely recommend it. I've tried the mac and cheese pasties before. Oh, okay. I did a double take. Brain's not cooperating. I was not fussed first bite, but it improved after the second. See, the mouthful I had sat there for a while, so it cooled down a lot as well, so I don't know if... You know, sometimes it will take on a different texture and slightly different taste to it, doesn't it? Like, you know, if you have something hot and something that's cooled down, they are slightly different. You're psychic. I know, you've officially freaked me out. I am... Okay, I'm assuming that's your name. Hello, how are you? How's everyone's day and night going? I think we're all good here so far. I don't know what that is. You're from... I have no idea what you're talking about. Hello. Did you try this special lemonade? No. Didn't know there was a special lemonade. Oh no, that's sad. Did we miss something? I didn't know they had a special lemonade. Well, that's a shame. What is your favourite food all time? I don't have a favourite food. It really depends on the day, what country you're in, what time of day it is, what the temperature is. There's so many variables. I don't have a favourite food all time. I've actually had Shake Shack. Did you have a milkshake? No, I'm not a milkshake person. And I did say to Corey, do you want one? He had a look. Because normally, like, he likes a milkshake occasionally. He said, oh, they're just basic ones. I don't really want to try one. So we didn't. I feel like we missed out now. I'm not going back. Even Corey said, like, plan things and go for a day, not go overnight. It was I can see why people in London are miserable. I don't know how people can live there. Seriously, I can see why you'd be miserable. Like, you don't get to see the sun. There's literally no green anywhere. I mean, to be fair, we was right in the middle of London, like right dead in the middle. And what we did was great. Like like I said, the time we spent together and the events that we did was really, really good. But the bits in between, when we was travelling from one place to other, I was having to wait for like tour guides and things like that. The place, I could never live there. I couldn't. I'm from Southampton. Hello. Yes, I didn't eat it hot either. Lovely. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I was so stuffed. He'd always ask me to try food when I've just eaten. In September, is the season changing? Does the sun set early? I don't know. I think it does. Remember, I go to bed early, so I miss a lot of that when it's going late and early. I miss all that part of the day. I think it is getting darker earlier. 7, all right. Between 7 and 8, I think it starts to get dark now. I have everything's on my phone. All the information I'd get on my I haven't put my thing on. I'm going to make this coffee in a minute. No, I'm not saying things. They've got some banging pound deals. I'm frustrated. I only got a tiny freezer bottom half fridge. Yeah, one of those. Yeah, it is frustrating. I did really want to get the desserts as well. They look really good. I'd seen a picture. I think it came up on Facebook. See, it's another job. I'm gonna have to write these things down. I want to close my well, not close it down. Just stop using my family Facebook. Yeah, it came up on there, but it said Iceland Warehouse. So I wasn't sure if they'd have it, but they've changed it around. See, 2 weeks of not being in there, they completely changed the whole store around. And the one section where the desserts would have been was completely empty. Vote Trump. I can't vote Trump from England. It doesn't work that way. They're absolutely lovely. We missed out then. He just said, oh, they're basic flavours, so he just didn't try it. To think I had 6-foot upright freezer, an under counter freezer and a small chest freezer. So you've gone from all that to a little, oh yeah, that's going to be hard going. Take a lot of getting used to, wouldn't it? Now I put 2 loaves in the bottom drawer and I can't put any more in. So frustrating. Yeah, I'd be frustrated too. I've seen a wonderful video about British people deep frying ice cream. I think you should try one. I don't deep fry anything. We don't have to, I mean, I'd have to go out and buy a load of oil, but I did actually see a thing with ice cream and cereal where they crush a cereal up and put a ball of ice cream in it and froze it and then acti-fried it. So I think I can acti-fry it, but I don't have any ice cream, so, well, not that type anyway. It's a refreshing dragon fruit pomegranate lemonade. Oh, that actually sounds really nice. When is here in Arizona? 10:23 p.m. here. Is sunrise 6:23 in your city? Okay, so I missed both because I'm like, unless I see it on the weekend, like I at work when the sun rises, so I don't see it, and I'll sleep when it sets. It's sad. I'm in a real mood of fish and chips today. Oh, nice. I've been gone for a while, but I'm back now. Did I miss anything? Don't know. Good morning. What's the weather like today? It's raining here. So far, we have a pretty good looking sky. There's a little bit of cloud, but I can see the blue. Looks like there's a bit of sun going on, so keep our fingers crossed. Where do you live? We're in the county of Essex in England. So I know, you know, every time I go shopping and stuff, I say I don't buy anything. I'm not that sort of person. But when I was on holiday, I actually did get myself something. Surprise, it's a cup. But I actually wanted a tacky one because I just felt like this holiday it feels like the beginning of new things. So I got the most tacky cup that I could find. It's proper tacky, isn't it? But I love it, so. Right, let's catch up. Where are we? I gathered that, Charlotte, from the way... Oh. When you live in the country 15 miles away from a reasonable sized town in winter, if weather stops you, you got hills to walk, you tend to stock and store. Yeah, I bet. Raining in England, it's obvious. It's not raining in England right now. I know you've moved on from the original subject. No, I'm sort of flitting between two subjects. Original subject of Iceland from me, signing off on the convo now. Okay. I flit from subject to subject. I try and keep up with everyone's chat, that's why. But thank you for being here. I appreciate it. You don't have to leave, like I do talk to you still. That's fine. Been gone for a while. I am back now. Did I miss anything? Oh, you said that already, haven't you? I don't know if you missed anything. I don't know when you left or what you're talking about at the moment. 11:20 at 32 here. Sunrise is at 6:14. Hello. Love your glasses. Thank you. Let's talk about Swedish history. Why would we talk about Swedish history? For what reason do you want to talk about Swedish history? I haven't seen you for a while, Charlotte. I've actually missed speaking to you. But before, if you want more info on Sweden, I don't know what the decision. If you want to promote Sweden, great. Make a channel, do a live. I don't know if you have one. That's how you do it. You don't go into other people's lives. Just a suggestion. You probably do it better that way. Are you British? English. Morning. Autumn is defo on the way. Yes, tell me about it. Love your glasses. Thank you. I'm not going to read all the Sweden stuff out because we're not Swedish. Unless there was a specific reason, then fine. But I don't really see what. Love your glasses. Thank you. Let's hope for warmer weather this coming week. My runner beans have another few yields. Oh no, I'm so jealous. Beetroot needs pulling. Not quite going yet. My cucumber he's getting really good and tall now. Like he's proper climbing the stick thingy that's in there. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to yield anything from mine. I'm really good at growing leaves. Bingo for but I'm back now. Did I miss anything? You keep asking the same question and I keep answering it. I must be really far behind. I'm sorry if I'm really, really far behind. Good morning, good morning. British English, something in it. I mean, they're different. It just tells you where specifically in Britain I am. That's all. I subbed. Thank you. That's a bit rude, just going on about a history subject. I mean, if it was relevant, was talking about it, it would make sense. But I mean, they're still doing it. We'll just leave them. Oh, somebody got fed up. I have a question. Know what your question is. Yes, it's still there. And I'm actually leaving it there now specifically because a lot of the wildlife right now are ready to start making all their nests and their burrows and all that sort of stuff. And they seem to be using parts from the tree. So I'm actually leaving it for a reason. It's also a lot of the grass has grown up and it's like tall now. And flowers and all that sort of stuff. And we have, and tell me which one it is because I don't know how you tell the difference. I'm thinking crickets. But grasshoppers are the same. They make the same noise, don't they? I think it's crickets. We have so many in the garden. It seriously sounds like you're in the middle of a field, in the middle of nowhere. You can just hear them all the time. And when you look at the floor, you can see them all jumping around. There's so many of them. And there's a cat, and I don't know who owns this cat, but it's been coming in my garden, spending hours in the garden, jumping around after these crickets and just like dossing out. He's been laying by the back door and just chilling out and having the time of its life. And I don't think it's a young cat either. So I'm going to leave that tree there now. It is staying. I have to leave because my live stream has ended. Bye. Okay, bye. I have no idea what that means. From Blairsville, Georgia. Hello. Always growing plant means growing a bunch of ants for me, tragically. Oh dear, that's not good, is it? Love it. Try iceberg lettuce. Ugh. Lettuce is an easy one. Just grow it in a pot and off the ground. Lovely soft leaves, hun. Tender to eat, and spinach pops up quickly too. And you like, I do like spinach. I haven't had spinach for a long time. I mean, I'll give them a go. I'm not I just don't feel like I have the touch. But I will try. Quick reminder, no spamming please. Spam is for bread, not the chat. Thank you. Oh, that is so good. I like that. I think we've caught up. I've caught up. My cell phone is at 100%, ready for 3 hours live stream. Oh dear, 3 hours. Gabriel's coming fully prepared. Yes, definitely, fully. You should be a voice actor. Really? My voice isn't that good. Or would you like a character one? Voice actor. Probably be quite a cool job to do, actually. I think this sunny spot on windowsill, even, you'd be amazed what can grow on a windowsill. Yeah, I mean, I like my babies up there. I'd have to find a space for one of them to move. Who would get it? There's a couple of the cactuses that I did split the pots because they were overcrowded, and one of them's just not happy about it. The rest are a Victorian queen. I don't think quite get away with that one. Which do you favour more, cats or dogs? Dogs. Not always prepared for every Sunday chat. I'm not. You're always prepared for the chat. I'm not. I mean, I put it on at 7 this morning. I mean, did you see when I put the notification for it up? Like literally 2 minutes before, I completely forgot. You're way more prepared than I am. Who keeps peeking in the window? Like that one. Like it's kind of scary. Okay. It's already tea time, is it? Well, you are, not here. Oh dear. Let's get rid of you because you're a waste of time. Silly Charles. Sadly no longer with me. He would have gone 3 years November. He was 28 years old. It's sad, isn't it? I don't have words for... I know the pain, so I don't have words to console. It's really hard. Okay. It's a bit chilly in here still. I'm hoping that the actual weather picks up. The snuddy is back out. I know, Gabriel, you know all the fine details of every live stream of Blues that's ever existed. He does. Sorry about that, Galenda, 28 years. Good innings. Doesn't make it any easier. At all. Oh dear. I just go to her channel and count everyone. Oh dear. I don't know how you got the patience. Good morning. Hello. I was supposed to write something down. I said something I was going to do. What was it? Oh, sort me Facebook. What are you cooking today? I'm not cooking. I was going to do an omelette, but I don't think I fancy it. I'm just going to have a piece of toast. Is it coffee or drinking? It certainly is. It's hard to believe, but indeed true. He had spotless health record until the last year, and then it was not specific, just old age and general decline. It's just one of them things, isn't it? You can do everything right, and when it's time, it's time. But that's good. He had good health for all those years, though. You seem so nice and sweet. Thank you. Just think, just a couple of days ago, you were sunbathed. Don't. Why are you doing that to me? Sunbathed on the beach, and now you're wrapped up like, I know, I don't like it. I mean, even the Monday, like when I had my flight and everything, I thought I've got to make the most of it. So I was down. I remember going down on the beach. And I spent the most amazing morning on the beach. And then I remember like getting into England and thinking like this morning I was standing on that hot beach with the sun and makes me want to cry. This live stream is number 39. I can't believe I've done that many of them. Why is she acting cool? Who? Oh dear, these poor people that really feel so, like hate themselves so much. Morning, beautiful. Thank you. That's what I'm saying, Gabriel. You know everything. He does. Little Blue, you seem cool. Oh, thank you. Cool. I don't know if I'd use that, but okay. Having a roast for tea. Oh, I haven't had a roast for so long. Maybe we should do that one week or one weekend. It's getting to that sort of weather now, isn't it? Do you have life alert? Oh my god, that was so funny. Why is she acting cool? Why are you in my chat if you've got a problem? Would you like me to get you out? I mean, I'm still here, my friend. I've written a lot today. Yes, I was blessed. I swear. We were in love. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, I haven't got a temper. I just can't be bothered with children. Yeah, about. And the sad thing is, most of these people that like talk like that you think, oh, right, you would assume are children, actually adults, is making it even more sad. This is the most normal shorts. Oh, he comes up in shorts, isn't it? Live stream I've seen so far. We try to be, well, I don't know if I like the word normal. I don't want to be too normal. I mean, compared to a lot of, we've heard like people come into the chat and say what a lot of the other streams are like. From what we've heard, I would assume this is fairly normal. I mean, it's just a place for people to come and chat and be nice to each other. But you get the odd trolls trying to change it, but we don't let them. Little Blue's late 30s. Oh no, I'm late something, but it's not 30s. We're not ashamed of our ages here. Well, I mean, I'm not ashamed of my age. You can't control it, so might as well embrace it. Age is just a number when it comes. Well, it's not though, is it? That's such a. I've heard that people said that recently. That's such a bullshit statement. Age is just a number. It's not. Age is experience, and yeah. Age affects your body. Thank you. Your house is lovely. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for being here. Hope you have a good day. What's next? My birthday, then Halloween and Thanksgiving. So we all invite to your birthday? Because hot. I'm obsessed with heat. Hot country. What should we do for your birthday? Thanksgiving, that's American one though, isn't it? So would we do Thanksgiving here? It's not very likely, I don't think. October 21. Okay, should I book some flights? Are we all coming over? Don't actually celebrate Halloween. I don't. I don't like other people's kids. Is that really bad of me? I don't want to do all that standing at the door handing out sweets to kids. So I don't decorate because that invites people over, and then we just leave this side of the house all dark so they think we're out. Is that sad? I feel mean. I mean, I'm still going to do it, so don't feel that mean. I've done well with the writing. I can't read the comments, mind. I think my eyes are declining, hun. Oh, yeah. All of us. It's not just you, all of us. I had to cut down on the writing and the watching. My eyes go. You're doing good. You're doing really well. Oh, I get that though. Sometimes Corey has this habit when he's around, he'll keep coming in and showing me things on his phone, and he always goes, "Look, Mum," and you seriously think I can see that? So it's like, hunt the glasses, because I can never find my glasses either. What are we doing? So there should be a couple of videos coming up, and I still haven't edited all of them, but I'm thinking there's possibly 2 holiday ones. I think I might have to split into 2, and maybe 2 from London as well. So we've got a good few videos coming up, but I feel like now the past 2 weeks have been so busy and so consuming, but in a good way. I feel like it's gonna die now. Like we're back to reality, back to just work, doing the housework. So I've got to think of things, but obviously they can't be too money, you know. I haven't got that much money. So we've got to try and think of free things that we can do. I mean, I could start decorating this kitchen, finish it off, couldn't I guess? Did you see my message about your holiday vlog? No. Did I? I might have. I don't know. Let me see.
What are you doing?
We've got to have complete silence now because I keep getting demonetized and I barely make anything as it is. That was the best vlog you've ever done. Oh, wow. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. That's so nice. What do you do for work? I work in retail. Said it's the best vlog you've ever done. I just found it too. Thank you so much. That's really nice. It's been a long time since I've done those type of videos. I think I used to do them, not very often, but I used to do them more often back a while. I do like doing. They take a lot longer to do, because my editing. I don't have very good editing skills, and I probably go the long way around doing them. But I do enjoy producing them. Can you do some song requests? No. I can't have anything on here. Are you cold? Yes, that's why I've got my snuddy on. Yeah, I do enjoy making them. Hopefully the next few will be sort of like that. Hopefully. I don't know. I was going somewhere with that and I don't know where I was going. It's gone. No, we don't do shout outs. If I do one shout out, then everyone wants it and it just clogs up the chat and it gets boring. It pushes out just general chat. So we don't do it here. Have you been to Netherlands? I've never been there, no. I actually don't even know much about it. I mean, I've heard of it, obviously, but I don't know an awful lot about it. I think it's cold though, isn't it? That's probably why I'm never good. When I think of going away, I never think of cold. I mean, me and Corey had a conversation. We was talking about maybe trying to plan going away next Christmas. So I said to him, well, what sort of place do you want to go? So I was thinking like New York, and he said, oh, somewhere cold. Okay, maybe we won't go. Rude. Okay, if you think so, you're entitled to your opinion. I told you why I don't do it. Oh my, so bright. I'm also almost 12 a.m. here in Washington. Where are you from? We're in England. And it's 7, is it still 7 something? 7:53 a.m. here. Awesome. It looks a lot brighter out there than it really is, but it's not doing bad at the moment. If I could have 3 or 4 years back, at this point in my life, I'd definitely go on holiday to wherever with a few books, enjoy. Oh, yes. I knew the holiday was going to be a turning point. I was expecting I don't know, like a moment, like a big epiphany or a big something, and it didn't happen. So it's hard to explain. You know, we know that I sabotage myself. Because nothing bad, like in my life, whenever anything good happens, there's always a bad thing has happened at the same time or around the same time. So like, you know, I've grown up with a very specific reaction to things and expecting certain things, and because this was all just for me, and because everything went so well, I've come back with not the best feelings about myself, because I'm self-sabotaging. Like, if it's not going to happen, and it's not a conscious decision, if it's not going to happen naturally, then I've got to make it happen. That's just why that, sorry. Like subconsciously something bad's got to happen, so I'll have to do it to myself. So I've come back feeling like a bit of a fraud, like didn't really achieve anything, even though I know consciously that's not true. So I was waiting for this like big moment of something that didn't happen. So I've got to work on that for a bit. But it has shown me how easy things are. Like, we all do that thing where we say, oh, I couldn't do it. Like, you're so brave, I couldn't do it. That's what I hear a lot. And you could. It's just the thought of things is worse than the doing of it. It was just so easy. And from somebody that, I mean, the last time I went, I did disassociate at one point. The anxiety I would have doing all that would be like through the roof. And it just wasn't like that at all. So it was amazing. I missed chat. Sorry, went off on one there. Washington State was lovely, not the political one. Washington, Arizona is the same time. Where would you pick, Glenda? Yeah, where would you go, Glenda? What's the difference between a British woman and a broke bloke? I don't know. Washington is definitely very beautiful foliage-wise. Saturday and Sunday, your days off from work. My days off from work, but yeah, from my employed job. I'm usually doing editing and things. He can't afford her. Okay. I'm usually doing things, just not employed job wise. But yeah, they're my days off from work. YouTube actually does take a lot of time. Does it pay well? I heard London is very expensive. Does what pay well? I don't understand the question. Does it pay well? I heard London is expensive. I'm not sure. I feel like you think I'm in London. Is that what you mean? Maybe because it was the first time. It must have felt very strange. It was. This was getting your feet wet for the first time. Maybe next time you will have more preparation in your mind. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure what I was expecting. I mean, I did. I mean, I keep mentioning, I watch a lot of TikToks because it's that sort of like research. A lot of people that do their first solos and stuff put a lot of stuff on TikTok. I didn't put anything. I think I put one video up. But TikTok for me, I'm finding it really hard to try and get going. But I do want to push it a bit more because hopefully it'll be another stream of income. Because like for me, I'm thinking YouTube income wise might help pay for the holidays, but I don't make enough. I make such a ridiculously small amount. Maybe if I do TikTok as well, it might help. But I watched loads of videos and everyone was saying like that it was like a spiritual thing. They really learned so much about themselves, and a lot of people were saying that they couldn't be alone, or that they were uncomfortable eating on their own, or uncomfortable being places on their own, feeling like they're being judged and stuff like that. I didn't have any of that, which I was expecting me to have that if anybody was going to. Benidorm, lots of social friends, people, friendly people. I would love another cruise too. Everyone talks to each other. It's like the whole boat is a family. Oh, do you know what? How weird is that? The two things that I've been looking at is Benidorm and doing a cruise. That is so strange. Do you know, there's been so many things these past 2 weeks that's like the universe giving me signs. There's a number that keeps coming up as well, but I don't know what these signs are heading towards yet. The fact you said the 2 places that I've been thinking about as well, this is getting spooky. Do you do Instagram? I do, and it's all linked in my YouTube page. I agree, Glenda. Benidorm would be great for a solo holiday. Oh, this is so weird. I mean, somebody at work had mentioned that, because her mum used to go on solos all the time, she said a Greek cruise, like Greek island cruise. Yes, what's for say? I do recommend Benidorm. God, it's going to be one of them too. Depends which one comes up. But there's this number floating around as well, so maybe that will help make a decision. I don't know how. God, I've got quite like to go on a cruise. I've never done a cruise before, and I don't really ever look at them because I always assume they're going to be really expensive, but I don't think they're that badly priced. As I said, next time you'll be telling the chat you have climbed Mount Everest. I'm not sure I'm going to go quite that far. Yeah, I think it does put a little bit of pressure on as well, because not from you, from me. Like, I now expect a certain thing from myself. Good morning. Holidays seem so expensive at the moment. Holidays are very expensive, but I mean, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't get takeaway. Very rarely get takeaways. I've bought one takeaway for myself this month. Actually bought a takeaway for myself. That's like I don't know if I don't know. I don't think I've ever done it, like ever. I bought a takeaway by myself and got it delivered. I don't think I've ever done that. That's weird for me. So I don't have those added expenses that a lot of people do. So all that money goes in a pot. Well, it's going to now anyway. I recently went to Montreal on a holiday. I never thought of going to Canada. It was so amazing and affordable. Wow, really? Interesting. wouldn't mind going to Canada myself, actually. I've never thought of Canada as a holiday destination. Probably because I've seen a lot of that on like YouTube, people that live there, and then like the whole political side of it. So I have a different perspective on it, I guess. I don't know. I don't like the idea of going on a plane for long. So I think that's why Benidorm has come up. Most of the girls at work went to Benidorm, and I didn't know there's like an old town, new town type thing. I quite like the idea of that. And then there's quite a few walks there as well. So there's like so many pluses for that. Weather's good. But I've never done a cruise, so I don't know. Hope you have a blessed day. Goodbye. Thank you for being here. Hope you have a good day too. So many things to be thinking about. And I have to keep going in and clearing off my cache, because you keep your cache on and keep Googling the same thing, you get different results. So you have to keep clearing your cache off. Prices go up as well if you're looking for holidays. Oh, let's try and what are we on? Oh, Quebec is amazing in summer. I think wherever I go, it's got a lot to live up to now, because I enjoy Gran Canaria so much. It says it takes 60 to 65 days to climb all the way to the top of Mount Everest. Yeah. You really, really got to be committed to do that, haven't you? Hi, good morning, Little Blue. Have a good day. Thank you. What up from Fort Worth, Texas? Hello. How are you doing? Thank you for the heads up, Gabriel. Are you thinking of doing it pink? Should we do it together? Say yes. What time is it there? It is 8:04 a.m. here. I'm flying from Texas on Friday to London for holiday, getting out of the Texas heat. Oh, to London though. I hope you've got a lot planned, keep you busy. That's a flight and a half, isn't it? Going crazy, want to go. Ha ha. Good day, you from Australia. That's what Google search says. You do like research, don't you, Gabriel? Okay, let's post some stuff. What are you drinking, tea or coffee? Oh, rather tea, in my opinion. Coffee. I drink coffees morning and tea I have in the evening. Don't know why. Texas heat already past its in the low 90s now. Super hot in Austin. I like super hot. Nobody else likes super hot. I love super hot. Little Blue, do you remember me? I mean, you was on a minute ago talking, so. Arizona heat, 37.7, nice. Have you visited somewhere in Asia? I haven't. Nope. No, I haven't done Asia. I have been thinking at some point in my longer future, I might. Benidorm, you'd love Little Blue. I will finish on that note. Oh, you take care. Speak again. Eyes are going, but everyone bye-bye for now. Thank you for being here, Glenda. Really appreciate you. I hope you have a really lovely day. Making me jealous, Betty. Making us all jealous. Running 35, still in Austin. I love your accent. Thank you. I love Super Hot too. Oh, yes. Somebody else that do you know how many people are like wishing for winter and stuff? Lots of love. Keep punching. Thank you. Yeah, Super Hot. I love Super Hot too. I recommend Singapore. Yeah, it would be on my long distance future. So I'm not sure where. I've not even started to look into it because it's not something I'm thinking of right now. The two places I'm thinking of right now would be Benidorm or Cruise. I feel like I am swaying more to Benidorm. Nice glasses. What time did you wake up? I don't know when I woke up. That's strange. How weird is that? I hate summer. Oh, I love summer. Are you in London? No. What's your favourite food? Chinese or Italian or Mexican American or just all of them? I like all of them. I tend to stay a bit more away from Italian, more pasta, just because my body doesn't particularly like it. It doesn't deal very well with it. When I say that, like, just it takes longer for my body to process pasta. I do enjoy it though, but since I've realised that, I stay away from it, and I don't know why. I don't have bad effects from it or anything like that. Do England have mosquitoes? I mean, there are ones floating around like there are anywhere in the world, but no, we don't have a mosquito problem. You don't get bitten to death or anything like that, no. No winter is too cold. No winter is too cold. Summer every day. I agree. Like, it's so weird that I don't find people that are on the same wavelength as me when it comes to this. Everybody is wishing for autumn and getting their jumpers and their long sleeved everything out and pumpkin spice and all that. And I'm just, what is wrong with these people? Oh, Pink, I love you so much. Somebody on my wavelength with it. Oh, I'm literally the only one at work that wants it to stay warm. Are you going to have an omelette today like you always do? I don't always have an omelette. I think I've only had 2 online. I'm not having an omelette, no. I don't really fancy one today. I'm just going to have boring piece of toast because that's what I want. What country is this in? We are in England. That's why you love the heat. I love the heat. I mean, it's really good for fibro too, so that's a bonus. But yeah, I mean, even on holiday when like because it was hot. I mean, it was burning if you're sitting in it. But I was the one sitting in it, and everybody was like in the little shady areas, and I'm the one sitting in the middle of the sun. You live in Wales. Oh, okay. Nice. In South Asia, loving summer is a crime. Okay. Benidorm for sure. We went every year as our family holiday when I was younger. Some brilliant memories. You can be as chill or as busy as you like. Everyone is super friendly. It feels so safe. So, yeah. Things are just heading that way now, isn't it? I mean, you're saying it, Glenda said it. I feel like I should do a Benidorm one next then. I just need to figure out, because it's Old Town, New Town, isn't there? I think I should probably go Old Town, but I really do want the comforts of a decent hotel. Decent hotel, decent food, all inclusive, because there's just some things I'm not going to scrimp on. But I feel like Benidorm is sort of beckoning for this next one. I always say I was born in the wrong country. I do too. And you know what's really sad is, as a kid, my dad wanted to go to Australia, and it's really hard to get to Australia. You have to prove so many things. You know, you have to prove that you're going to be a benefit to the country, that you've got certain skills, that you've got certain money. And my dad did all of the forms, and it took months and months and months. And then literally, we even got rid of we had got a dog, and we got rid of the dog as well because we were supposed to be moving. At the very last minute, Mum said no. So I could have been in Australia since probably like early teenager. So how sad. I could have been in Australia. But yeah, I always say I was born in the wrong country too. I just find the summer in England rough with no aircon. I mean, this year we didn't really get enough of it for it really to be affected in any way, shape, or form. Like, we really barely had anything. I'm a big baby with that. I mean, aircon in England is a luxury, isn't it? From Maine, United States. Hello. It's so warm in Wales, is it? I'm in Wales yesterday, was lovely. Oh, jealous. Betty, yes, Betty, we don't have aircon. We consider it very posh indeed. Yes, exactly. Old Town is more traditional. New Town feels more touristy. So I'd probably be better off in Old Town then, wouldn't I? I mean, I did very much keep myself completely to myself. I think, again, I beat myself up about that. Oh, see, you didn't talk to anyone, didn't make the effort. But then it was my holiday and I enjoyed being completely by myself. But then I think I would have spoken more if there was more English people, but I think it was just the time of year. Everyone was German. So I probably would speak more, I think. I feel like traditional would be better, wouldn't it? Because tourists just going to be the same as what I did in Gran Canaria, as in, like, you know, tourists is all just going to be shops, bars. I mean, I have no interest in bars. Yeah, I think maybe I should go Old Town. I mean, I could always walk down to the new town and have a look anyway, but I think it'd be better off based there. And then there's that big, and I probably should know it, but I don't know. There's that walk, isn't there, up the hill there's a statue up on the hill. Be interesting to do that sort of thing. I mean, I'd find out what it is then. Hello, California. I recommend visiting the sun. It's so bright. People there are nice and so warm. Okay. I have a question, okay? I'm actually cold right now. Get your snuddy on. Hello, Los Angeles. It seemed like a really nice summer there. I was in London a few weeks back. It was 34. Yeah, but we didn't have it for long. So it wasn't a summer exactly. Like, we only had a few days, really. We'd have been saying how it is down under. Exactly. Like, could you imagine? Could have been in Australia. I mean, I don't know where Dad was planning on going, but yeah, Mum chickened out of that one. Little Blue, have you been in Wales before? I have, as a kid. We went to Barry Island. I liked it. What I remember of it. I don't have many memories of a kid, so. Do you want to visit USA again? I would love to. The flights are putting me off a lot of things. Being on, I don't know. I'd have to maybe I need to gain confidence on a plane, because when I get on the plane, I don't move. I just sit where I'm sitting. The only time I get up is if I need to move for other people to go to the toilet. That's not good for fibro. That's actually quite painful. But I guess if I can get over that, the flights wouldn't be so bad. That's only really what it is. But because I'm doing shorter flights, I'm on a smaller plane as well. If I was going to America, it'd be a larger plane, wouldn't it? I feel like New York is definitely in my future if I survive that long, because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, do we? That sounded morbid. It wasn't meant in a morbid way. I live in Wales, but I love to visit England. I live in England. I haven't visited much of England. The stuff we did in London, like, totally eye-opening. I did not know half that stuff. Barry Island is nice. I just woke up. Okay. I never fly direct to the UK. Break it up, stopping off in New York. Okay. Makes it so much easier breaking it up. So that means you just stay in, as in you stay overnight somewhere, or you just stop at the airport and do a transfer to the next one through the airport? I mean, it would still be not that. I don't know. Airports are not fun either. Can't win. Cape Town is nice. There's so many nice places in the world to visit. Like, you know, there's only so much you can do though. I mean, I need my YouTube channel to take off and me to become super rich really quick, and then we can start doing all that. I finally got in your live stream because I always miss it. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Which part of England do you live? We're in the county of Essex. Little Blue, do you watch Gavin and Stacey? I do. I haven't watched them all the way through. I think I watched a couple of episodes and then I probably got sidetracked because that's what happens. Most of the time I'll watch the Christmas specials though. I do like Gavin and Stacey. I should probably go back and start watching them again, but there's so many things to be watching. I stop and relax at the airport, getting off the plane and decompressing makes it so much easier. Yeah, I bet it does. I've never done that though, a layover. Have I done a layover? I don't think I ever have. Never really flown anywhere to have a layover, that's why. Yeah, I bet it would make it better. It's not a bad idea. My son has changed my name again. Okay. How can you miss this live stream? It's every Sunday morning, I know. But it's like there's somebody who comes in our chat a lot and says that they watch me every day. I don't know who you're watching, but it's not me. I'm on here once a week. I feel like I should step. I said I was going to go live on TikTok a while ago, and I haven't. And I keep getting these bulletin things come up every day saying, you know, oh, please go live. We're going to, you know, help you through these stages, and we'll give you some coins because you get these TikTok coins that you can convert to cash. But I think you're like 3 million for £1 or something, you know. But I think I might start doing some lives over there. I think I told you, didn't I, that I did change my internet, so I have decent internet, so I can start going out. Just depends on if this weather stands up. There's not a lot to do in my town, though, I have to say. There would just be a lot of walking around cycle tracks, and we've got a lot of cycle tracks here. They might be watching your backlog videos. They might be, but I think it's a troll. They just come in and say it all the time. I don't know that. I think. What's your real name? My name's Louise. Okay, I don't really understand the next one. Someone mentioned Gavin and Stacey. We sure do miss James Gordon on US TV late night. I never watched him on there. As a person, I don't particularly like him. I don't like a lot of his views. As a human person, I don't like his views. As an actor, he's decent. He's one of those, he knows he's big as an actor, and he's got an attitude to match it now. From what I've seen, I could be wrong because I've not really looked into it. When did you start this live stream? 7 o'clock, like I do every week, 7 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. If you put anything but English, I can't interact with you because I can only read English. So he had a late night talk show. His carpool karaoke was amazing. I'd seen like little clips of it, but I didn't really ever watch it. So US TV is brilliant, especially HBO. I'll have to take your word for it. A bit of Netflix. I don't even do YouTube anymore. There's a lot of time I'll put YouTube on in the kitchen, like if I'm washing up or something. I really turn it off as soon as possible. My algorithm, we did all that subscribing to all these things, and I've been watching them, but it's still pushing me to things I'm not interested in. Hello. I just feel like I need to step things up now. We're on the lull. We've done the holiday, we've done the trip. I've got videos I'm going to start editing today, and then I feel like we're dead with it. I've got to find things to do now. We're on a roll. Like, I'm in a good place. Things are moving well. I want to keep the momentum up. I don't want to go back to what I was doing before, like everyday life. I want to step it up differently now. I just need to think what. I don't watch TV, only streaming when there's a good series on. I've just finished watching Missing. I don't know if you've seen that. I think Blossom had put some things on Netflix watch list thing, and that had been sitting there. Oh, yeah, it's called Missing. That was quite good, quite interesting. What are you drinking? Coffee? Hello, you keep saying hello. Where did you go for summer? I went to Gran Canaria. I need a coffee. We better get out there and make one. I love Netflix. I love Netflix. I mean, we have Corey pays for a lot of subscription channels because like there'll be a program on there he really wants to watch it. So he'll subscribe to it and he always like gives me the like logs in my devices so I can watch them. But I always it's just Netflix. I can watch the other. Oh, what's coming up? There's what is it? Oh, I hate my brain sometimes. So it's the Marvel thingy. Oh, God's sake. Oh, shoot. I forgot what it's called. This series coming on the 19th of September because it's only a few days away. And it's what if it's on the tip of my brain. I keep thinking I'm going to get it. Oh, we'll come back to it when it comes to my mind. Have you seen Maid on Netflix? Maid. I possibly have. My brain doesn't work like other people's brains. Tell me what it Maid. Hang on. No, I've got my thing here. If I see a picture, it usually reminds me what the program was. I think there's a book called that. Oh, yes, I have seen that one. Yes, I've seen that one. I've not seen Missing. It's decent. There's 2 series, and they're like different cases, and it's not a detective. It's not, I don't think it's a detective. Maybe he is a detective. It's slightly different to like your normal detective and like a murder or something. It's not even a murder. I can't explain it. My brain's just having a moment. We'll get back to it in a minute. I went to Ibiza. How was that? That's another one that's come up, like those sort of areas. I mean, I wouldn't want to do the whole nightlife Ibiza part. Penguin? What was that from? If I missed something. Penguin? I think the new series you're talking about is called Penguin. No. Meant to be really good, actually, what the critics are saying, apparently. No, it's not Penguin. I don't know what Penguin is. What's Penguin? Oh, come on, Louise. Think of a word that'll remind me of. Oh, let me try. Just do new series 19th September. See if it comes up. I can see who it is. Oh, well, that doesn't help. I can see the characters. I could. Agatha. That's it. It's Agatha. Penguin. What's Penguin? Mini-series. Following events of Batman. I didn't even know that one. I didn't know that one was coming. I can't wait for Agatha, yeah. I liked the stream. Thank you. Yeah, it seems like they've taken a completely different sort of storyline to the way I was expecting them to go with that. I'm quite excited to watch that, but I'm gonna try and hold off because I don't like doing like an episode and then having to wait for the next episode. I want the whole series. I can't think, what is it going to be on Netflix or something? I don't know. 5 watching, 17 likes. And unsubscribed. Thank you. Emily in Paris is good. I saw the first ones. I didn't think it was as good as other people did. It was okay. It was just an okay series to watch. People gone mad for it now, though, haven't they? Like all the merchandise and everything that's in the shops and the stuff. People gone mad for it. So I have an odd question for folks in England. Do you all know if I can buy the holiday mince pies in September? It's very likely. I mean, I wasn't looking out for them, but there's a lot of Christmas stuff in the shops already, like a lot of the food products. I would say you likely can find some. Is Agatha a film? It's a series. Her came up in another series. Oh, come on, help me out, people. What's the series she was in with the? I can see all the characters in my head. This is so frustrating. I've got so many tabs open. What is going on? WandaVision. She was in WandaVision. Yes, you can. Mince pies. They're in Tesco. Okay, there you go. I thought you'd get them somewhere. They start selling Christmas stuff in the UK from July. Yeah, they're so bad, isn't it? It like takes the whole specialness off of it, because it's just, by the time Christmas comes, you're just bored with it now, because it's just everywhere. It's ridiculous. We are not going to be signing into the whole Christmas on this channel. You know that, right? We're not going to be doing like a whole. I mean, people are buying like all over my Facebook page. All the girls from work, they're all buying all the Christmas stuff. I'm not doing that for months beforehand. We will do it at Christmas. So, like, if you want a Christmas fix before, you'll have to go to other channels. So, I have friends here in Texas that love those mince pies. Okay. You definitely will be able to buy Christmas mince pies in September from supermarket. Love mince pies. Are you talking about Agatha Christie? No, that's the murder writer. This is Agatha. She's a witch in the Marvel universe. Did you see WandaVision? That was really good. I liked that. She was in that. I have orders to bring pancake cornbread mix and canned chilies to my friends in England. Okay. I hate mince pies and Christmas pudding. Yes, me too. I don't like either one. Yeah, I agree. Not a fan of the mince pies. I don't like. I don't know if that's a spelling mistake, or should it be Christmas pudding, or I don't know. Betty, send me some cornbread, please. Do England have Christmas parades? Someone told me you do. Do they have one in London? We used to back in the day. We used to in my town, but then they stopped doing it. Right, they stopped doing everything. Anything that is good for the people, they stopped doing in England now. I don't know if they do a big one in London or not. I would assume so, but I don't know. They have all the October stuff out here in Texas, pumpkin spice, everything here. But they do the whole pumpkin spice in like the coffees and food, but they do a bit of Halloween, but it's really not big in England like it is in America. Like in our shop, we've got Christmas stuff there. And for Halloween, I think we've got some hair clips, and that's it. We really don't make a big thing about Halloween like they do in America. I mean, we do. It does get celebrated here, but it's just not as big as over there. 12 people are on the chat. We don't have big amounts of people, but that keeps the chat decent. I think when, we've had chats before. We've had a couple of hundred in before once, I think. And it's just mainly trolls, so it's better this way. I agree with you. Halloween is not a big event over here. No, it really isn't. Most of the time, I don't even know it's actually Halloween until something will get said at work and I think, oh, I've got to remember now. Make sure I close everything off. In the UK, we're still in summer until the 22nd of September. We were meant to be, yeah. The thing is, I'm a firm believer that the planet has its own like cycles anyway. So, like, humans have made up this calendar, and okay, this is when it's autumn, winter, whatever. But then the planet's doing its own cycle, so it's not in sync with it anymore. That's my theory. A few years back, my friends and I decorated the yard in Weybridge and handed out candy to kids. I mean, they do knock on doors and stuff, but it's just I'm not going to do that. Hi, do you remember me? No, I don't know why. Why does it matter if I remember you or not? Just be in the chat. I'm getting bored. Okay, go to bed or go find another stream or a video or go do something then. I'm not here to entertain you. We're here to chat. That's it. Halloween is not like it was like I was a kid, 98, 99, 2000. I thought it was really big over there. Are you happy Oasis is getting back together? I have no opinion on it at all. Not an opinion whatsoever. Halloween is massively celebrated in America. Yeah. I'll leave an empty bowl outside and say, please take one. Kids nowadays are so greedy, though. I loved your Aldi haul. Thank you. It wasn't the best. I'm always disappointed when I go to Aldi because I see so many things advertised or people buying this, people buying that. Then I go to mine and like none of it's there. So I'm always disappointed with it. I mean, it's good for stocking up on those random bits I can get, but it's usually, as you saw, junk stuff. But then it saves me money getting it. So in England, it's 8 a.m. in the morning. It's 8:34 a.m. I might suggest you go for a wee walk if you're bored. Exactly. See, like, why did you tell other people you're bored? You're responsible for dealing with your own boredom. Walk is good for you. October 31st is Halloween. I'll take your word for it. I didn't even know it was October. I was having this conversation with Corey the other day. It's so weird. All these things keep linking up. We was having a conversation the other day about Halloween. Now it's coming up. Yeah, he told me it was October. I didn't even know. Cheryl, do you celebrate Halloween? I have to do the food shop today. Oh, yeah, I'd have that face too, doing a food shop on a Sunday. Oh, dear. Good luck. I hope it goes well because going into town on the weekends is just no fun. There are 10k plus people in downtown Austin on 6th Street on Halloween. Not me. I don't blame you. Don't blame you at all. Okay. I've heard some people in America prefer Halloween to Christmas. Wow. I think in America, they literally don't even think about Christmas until Thanksgiving is done, do they? It's like that's the event, and then they'll move on to Christmas. Candy floss, we don't celebrate it as such. I get sweets in case the kids come to the door. Sometimes I ignore the knocks, though. I do. It feels mean, but yeah, I do. I just shut the doors and turn the lights off on the other side of the house. But we're quite lucky. Nobody really knocks. Maybe they just know. Because I don't put decorations up. Maybe that's what it is. I know when I used to go around with the kids, I'd look at the houses that were all decorated and think, okay, they want to do Halloween, so we'll knock at those ones. My whole family is asleep. Okay. No pink. I prefer Christmas than Halloween. And we're all in the same boat. We all want to ignore the door. It's different when your kids are younger and then you think, oh, people are so miserable. Why are they not doing it? You know, it's a bit of fun for the kids. I get that. But once you've done with your kids are grown up and that, it's just different, isn't it? You just don't want to be part of that. What time is it there? 8:37 a.m. I don't know how to say all that. Dia de los Muertos. I butchered that, I'm sure. Is November the 1st a much better holiday? Big Catholic Latino remembrance of those that have passed. Oh, I think I've heard of that. Not the words that it's called. Spamming will get you put out. It will. So if you spam, you'll just get put out. And I don't even know what you're saying, like spamming. So totally pointless. The thing you're wearing looks so cozy. It's a snuddy. It's a snuddy with a zip. Like the zip just makes it a new level of snuddy. It is cozy. Jonathan Ross is actually crazy about Halloween. Really? Didn't know that. I've not even heard of him for a while. They used to do a show, didn't they? The kids knock on the door and you don't answer the door, right? No, we hide. You turn all the lights off and you just be in one room with the TV on, turn it down low and pretend like you're not in. So yeah, that's what we do. We don't do anything mean, we just don't answer the door. And going to Scotland for Halloween, nice. It's 9:38 p.m. in Hawaii. Ugh. Nice. You pronounced it very well. Oh, really? I'm really shocked. Really shocked. I think I've heard a little bit about it. That would be a really interesting thing to witness, like to be around, to be part of, I think. Why is everyone talking about Halloween? Why not? This chat just goes with the flow. We lead on from one thing to another. There's no particular reason. It just came up in chat. That's what we do here. It's just a chat. Because it's just around the corner, isn't it? Yeah. Doesn't have to be a reason for any subject on this channel, though. If we want to chat about it, we'll chat about it. That's it. It's not no deeper than that. Is it the next up holiday in UK? Yeah. Me and my family got to do the pumpkin patch every year to get a pumpkin. That's cool. I've never done that. We never did that as kids. My kids are younger, but I just get sweets and we watch Hocus Pocus on telly. We used to go out, but it's so cold. I agree. They probably have more fun doing it that way too. My first birthday, October 21st, then Halloween. I've actually never tried a real pumpkin, not that I can remember. It's very similar to butternut squash, because I used to do the pumpkin pie for Scott, but then we couldn't get pumpkin a lot, so butternut squash is a very close comparison. Off topic, but have you seen the weight that Nick Avocado has lost? Apparently he pre-recorded 2 years worth of videos and went away and lost weight behind the scenes. Nobody knew. I have seen pictures of it. I haven't watched the video, but it's come up in other reaction channels because, you know, I watch Chantel occasionally and she's got a whole issue about it, like because somebody's who was big has lost weight, and she just has issue with anybody doing anything good in their lives. And then I think somebody reviewed it, and they were saying that he had a real attitude about it, though. I don't know how true that is. It's just what I've heard. But I can't fathom how he pre-recorded 2 years videos, was putting them up whilst losing the weight. My brain can't cope with how you could do that. Like, I know how you could physically do it, but I struggle just putting up a few days beforehand. Like, because my brain can, like, I can't record a video now that I know I'm going to put in 3 weeks' time. Because, like, next week I'll be doing another video and I'll be commenting that how he did. He's pretty intelligent, isn't he? But he was very, very skinny to start off with, wasn't he? I think. Looking forward to the US Thanksgiving holiday in late November. You've got a busy October then, Gabriel, haven't you? Oh, Cheryl, it's unbelievable. Who was actually in the chat earlier? Who was? Do you have scoliosis? Pink, I really don't do Halloween. Crazy, isn't it? I don't understand. How can you do... That's mad. Could you imagine how much recording he was doing every day? Like, the mind boggles. You've got to be pretty intelligent. I think you've got to be pretty intelligent to be able to have thought of doing that and then actually pulled that off. 2 years. I don't think 2 weeks in advance. That's mad. Oh, Gabriel, you don't do Halloween either. Did you see someone come in as Nick Avocado earlier, the profile picture? Oh, no, I didn't see it. Probably wasn't him. Very likely wasn't him. Little Blue, how come you went on holiday alone? I don't get it. What don't you get? Explain that to me. What don't you get? I'm intrigued, genuinely. I was going to say something, it went. Oh, yeah, so like TikTok. I must have about 25 of the same prints in my chat. So they just use their profile pictures and pretend they're people. I thought you'd have a bloke with you on holiday. Oh, okay, but why? I chose to go alone. I wanted to go alone. It's really not as deep as, I don't know what you're thinking, but it was something I chose to do because I wanted to do it. I sometimes re-record a couple of videos if I know I'm going away. Makes me feel super organised. And if, yeah, I mean, I very rarely pull it off. The fact I just pulled it off is like amazing for me. But 2 years, no, don't have the headspace for that. Exactly. That's what I mean. Just doing a couple of them is, in my mind, it's really hard work to figure out the timeline because I get confused. Because if I know I've recorded some and now I'm doing one that's going to go up a bit earlier than that one, and it gets confusing because I feel like I need to explain that to everyone. And yeah, 2 years worth, mad. I go on holiday alone, sounds bliss. It was, absolutely. Okay, respect, sorry, okay. I have found that a lot of people don't get it. A lot of people think that you should always have somebody with you, that you should always be in a relationship with, you know, everything you do, you should be with somebody else to do it. And I don't understand that. I like your tattoo. Thank you. I'm assuming that one because it's the only one you can see. Thank you. No, of course it wasn't him. No, but yeah. Yeah, I get a lot of people try to talk to me in TikTok and they'll say hello, and I always start off, oh, you're obviously a fan of whatever prince they're pretending to be, and they said, what do you mean? No, I'm the real one. And I'll say, yeah, of course you are. I'll have a chat with you if you're going to be honest about it, but if you're going to keep pretending you're the prince, then I don't want to know. And they keep pretending they're the prince, so I just block them. And then, like, within minutes, I'll get the same prince come up in there again. It's funny. When I was a kid, I did go for candy for Halloween, but now I just not open the door, but sometimes give out candy. Do you know the Ed Matthews guy? I watched a few videos of him today. I have no idea who that is. Oh, we have another troll in the chat. Awesome. Thanks. You really hurt my feelings. He's from Essex. He talks to women on TikTok. Oh, no, never heard of him. Hasn't come up in my algorithm, I guess. I don't know. Awesome. We have a nasty troll. I mean, we just need to remember when the trolls come into chat that they have issues of their own and they really hate themselves, so they project it out because they don't want to deal with their own issues. So we feel sorry for them. That's about as far as it goes. I'm going to write this one down though, because I'm going Ed Matthews. What do you mean he talks to women? Is he creepy? Do I want to Google him? I'd like to find him. Oh, pen's not working now. Hello, hello. Ed Matthews. Well, he's kind of charming and women love him. Okay. Can you do a shout out? No, we don't do shout outs. I feel like you might have been here before and asked that. I'm subscribed to you. That's awesome. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you only subscribe because you want to watch the channel. Otherwise, there's really not much point. Show your cook. He says, "What you saying, girl?" in a strong Essex accent. Okay, I no idea who you're talking about. I'll have a look, but doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd follow. I love your vids. Thank you. Haven't been here before to ask for a shout out. I haven't watched your live before. Okay, just your name looks familiar, that's all. I've been watching your vids though. Okay, thank you. I don't think we're going to last 4 hours today, you know. Okay, a lot of people I've seen are called. They may be. You look forward to upgrading Sunday lives. I don't know what that means. You look forward to upgrading Sunday lives? I don't... confused. I don't know what you mean. I know it sounds strange, but I think tea always tastes better when you have a new set of cups. I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, that was meant to say I look forward to your Sunday lives. Oh, okay. I had no idea what he was talking about. You're so pretty. Thank you. It's never that cold blue. I don't know what that means. Pink candy floss, that's so real. I've never really paid that much attention, I have to say. What I mean by that, when you get a new set of cups, it feels great to drink out of them. Oh, okay, yeah, that I get. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I agree. I mean, since getting the new cup, this is literally the only one I've used now. It won't last long. I come in different name every Sunday because my little boy always changes my name. Oh dear. How? I mean, are you from the UK? We are in England right now. You can only change your name every 30 days or so. What's your favourite meal? I don't have a favourite. He uses my YouTube for his Oculus Quest. Okay, I have no idea what that is. One of my favourite meals is a roast dinner. Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice at all. I can't remember the last time I had a roast dinner. Very, very long time ago. Classic roast on a Sunday with the family is elite. Depends on your family, I guess. Family dinners is not going to ever be a thing here anymore because Corey's, like, you do it on a Sunday and Corey starts work for the week Sunday night, so he sleeps. Every 30 days because mine is changed all the time by him. He's only 8. Oh, internet went there. I'm looking forward to a fish dinner at the Old Crown in Weybridge next week. That sounds nice. Toby Carfrey with me, family tonight, going with grandparents and all. Oh, nice. I guess it could depend on the family. Yes, it does. I mean, I've got to do it today because I keep thinking about it. I'm going to change my Facebook. I have a Facebook that's just family and friends, but I am tired of seeing family posts. I have nothing to do with them, and I don't post anything on my page because I don't want them to have anything to do with me or know anything about me because they don't deserve to know anything. So, but I'd like to post things with my friends at work. So I'm going to have to start a whole new Facebook. I need to figure out how to do these Facebook things because I have now the channel Facebook, my personal one, and then I'm going to have another personal one. I never invite my dad because he's horrible. Yeah, I spoke to somebody who keeps telling me, blood is thicker than water, you should forgive whatever, you should do this, you should do that. Load of rubbish. Blood is not thicker than water whatsoever. That is just such a silly statement. I've never been to Toby Carvery. Have you never? I am not impressed with it personally because it's mass produced, but I don't find the meat really has much taste. I don't know, do they boil it or something initially? What makes me think that? I don't know. I'm not massively impressed. It's okay. It's an okay meal. If you don't want to have to clean up after roast dinner, definitely. Literally, he abused me all my life. Exactly, mentally and emotionally. So you have to get them out. Sometimes you have no choice but to get certain people out of your life. I mean, I tried for a long time, and I didn't actually know at the time why I was always feeling so crappy after. But my daughter actually said it's because you're getting re-traumatized every time you see him, and I didn't even think of it like that. And he clearly ain't that bothered because when I don't reach out, it's done now. I mean, he did reach out a little bit, like he'll send a card or whatever, but it's not personal. There's nothing personal there. So I know I would never go without reaching out to my kids ever. So friends, family, we choose. Exactly. I mean, I class a lot of people on here, this very specific people on here, as my friends. And there's some people at work that I class as very, very good friends and some nearly family. So Old Crown's food is out of this world. Sounds like one of them places that would be nice. Completely lost internet connection. I think I did too though, so I used to go and visit him every weekend, and him and his wife were fighting all weekend and abusing my brothers. It's just not worth it, is it? You have to think about yourself. I think we get brought up thinking that we shouldn't, that it's a selfish thing to do, and it isn't. And I mean, I'm the ripe old age I am, and I'm only just learning all these things. You have to do what's right for you. But I don't have anybody. I mean, I have a huge family, but I don't have anything to do with any of them. Just me and the kids. And life's better for it. It's a sad thing to say, but it is. So you only have a certain amount of years on this planet. You just make the best of what you got. It's absolutely not. I was a people pleaser. Not a good thing to be. It's very easily abused, isn't it? Most of my childhood, and I'm better now, I grew up thinking that I had to do something to make people happy. Yeah. And they get taken advantage of for doing that a lot of the time. I mean, I'm not saying it, don't ever people please, but you just got to pick the right people to please, don't you? My dad walked out when I was 11, left my mum and his 6 biological kids. We lost our home. My mum couldn't afford the mortgage anymore. It's sad. My mum was great. I lost her 3 years ago. I've never been the same. I'm sorry for your loss. My dad's family still tried to contact me. They took advantage of me. You have to do what's right for you. Definitely do what's right for you. You're still streaming, yeah? I mean, I usually do. Average normally is about 4 hours. Not every week. I mean, it was 4 hours for a good chunk of time, but it seems to be a little bit less. Well, the last couple have been. So I'll try to give the stickers a go. I don't know what they mean. I mean, do they have meanings or are they just random pictures? I don't know. I love the summer. I like all the weather. Yeah, I think we're supposed to be getting a little bit of good weather coming. But it keeps changing. I thought it was supposed to be this weekend. But now it's not until like Wednesday, so I don't know if we're actually going to get it. It would be nice. I'm going to super chat. How much do you want? I don't ask for anything. If you want a super chat, that's awesome. And there's buttons somewhere. I don't know how it goes. Hello, Deborah's here. Thank you. Hello. How are you doing, lovely? Missed you in the chat. We always, with certain people we wait for, isn't there? There's a set few. There's about 4 or 5. 4? I think it's only 4 people we look for. All good here, thanks. How was the holiday? It was absolutely amazing. It really was. It was awesome. Best thing I've ever done. It's going to be the start of things to come now, I think. Oh, look, we have another trowel. You hurt my feelings. Happy for you. Thank you. Yeah, it went a lot smoother than was expected. Deborah Blue's holiday vlog was brilliant. I've sent £100 to the chat. It should come through soon. It's not the way it works, but okay. When you send a super chat, it comes up on the screen straight away. I saw some of it. There's more to come. I sort of edited a chunk of one, but the bit that I've got edit now, I think I'm gonna have to do it separate and then see if I want to make it 1 or 2, because I don't know how long it's going to end up being. There's an awful lot. I can't help it. There's going to be just this awful lot of sea and palm trees, because they're just the things that you sit and you watch and they just make you happy. So even watching them on a video or something makes me happy. So that's what I'm going to put in, I guess. I don't know. It's just the way it works. I forgot you were live tonight. Tonight must be, I don't know where you are, America or something, I'm guessing. But thank goodness you're live tonight. Oh, what? Thank goodness you're live tonight. You always help me relax, and I have to get up in 5 hours. I can't sleep, so watching a bit of live is what I need. I like that droning voice that helps you go to sleep. Hey, if it works. I'm sorting through the washing while I'm watching you. That's good. Productive. We like that. Oh dear. It's what I felt when I was going on holiday. I finished, like, I took a book on the last holiday, and I think I had about 150 pages left on it, and I finished it before I got off the plane. I thought, oh my god, like, I'm so productive already, and I haven't even got there yet. But then the next book, I'm only about halfway through, so I thought I was going to whiz through it, but I didn't. I'm still laying in bed, not like me at all. If you need to rest, then you need to rest. You need to listen to your body. Look at me telling you how to do it when I don't do it myself. Deborah, what am I going to ask? Oh, as if we didn't know. I wonder what Pink wants to know. Now we all want to know, obviously. We're waiting for Deborah to answer. Yeah, roast pork. Oh dear. Oh, let's check my battery. My battery's been dying really quickly recently. Yeah, I didn't know if I can get my bum out of bed. It's still early. You've got plenty of time. I mean, you're pro at this. The amount you cook. You cook it way quicker than, I mean, for me it would literally be an all-day event, and then I wouldn't want it. But you can just knock a roast dinner out real quick. If you need to rest, oh, sorry, I'm trying to plug my phone in. Yeah, if you need to rest, then rest. You have to do what your body tells you. Gotta go now, up to get ready. I'll see you soon. Bye. I hope you have a good day. To be honest, Deborah, I'm still in bed myself. I mean, I probably would do lives in bed, but my bedroom is it's not a happy place. It's so overflowing with stuff, and I've never decorated my bedroom since I moved in, and the people before had it split in two for kids' rooms, so it's like half one colour, half another colour, and then I've got a whole patch of blue on the back where I was going to go blue, and then I haven't, so it's just a whole mess. So it's not a happy place to be. Otherwise I'd probably be in bed too. You're right, Louise. Yes, see, do as you're told. Listen to your body. It's telling you something. If you need to rest, then rest. You don't need to be up for anything. You can cook a roast dinner real quick. So look at me getting all bossy. It's actually 4 hours. It's 4 a.m. here, and I have to get up in at 7 a.m. Wow, yeah, you're going to be tired. I mean, it's manageable. I only got 2 hours sleep on Wednesday. Tuesday night was my, so I had Wednesday. I went to work and I had 2 hours sleep. So it is manageable, but not on a regular. Hello, hello. What's I doing? I can only read English, so if you put any other language in the chat, I won't be able to interact with you. Sorry, my English is bad. I can try. Well, you did really well with that sentence. I should imagine you're cooking, aren't you? Sure, Cheryl. Always. I guess I'm going to try some more for sleep. I'm going to keep trying until I fall asleep. You should. Stop writing in the chat. You won't go to sleep if you keep writing in the chat. It's obvious too. Cooking queens in the chat. Exactly. Definitely. Making a pear rhubarb crumble and custard too. Oh, I've been thinking about crumble recently. Rhubarb. I love rhubarb. I've never had a pear rhubarb though. Very nice. You go all out, don't you? Deborah, send me some, please. It's a must. I agree. You're so good, Louise. I can imagine it would be. Yeah. I was thinking, I don't, oh God, I think it might have been, no, I can't remember. A crumble keeps coming up on something I've watched. I can't remember what it was. It's the same crumble and it's got chocolate in it as well. So I was thinking that at some point I'm going to have to make a crumble with chocolate, but I don't know what fruit to put with it. There's so many options. Everything goes with chocolate, doesn't it? But I don't know if I'd actually end up making it. I'm going to try and cook a little bit more this week. I need to step up the content. I just hope I can. I mean, at the moment it's all in my head. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I do like getting the content up. There's a certain sense of achievement, isn't there, when you make a video? Good morning. And Cheryl, can you send me your version of Shortbread Millionaire, please? I've seen it and I need it. About that. It's so easy. 6 ounces of butter, plain flour, and 7 ounces of sugar. Yeah, I'm sure it's easy, but I'm lazy. I wonder if Corey'd eat it. I could do individual ones, couldn't I? I'm sure he would. Maybe I'll get some ingredients next week. I don't usually end up getting to dessert. I usually have get full quick. I mean, I could just put less on my plate. Oh, Vinted people, I have a question. So this thing keeps happening on Vinted for me at the moment. So they will message me and give me a lower price. I mean, if they're silly, because they can go down to 40%, can't they? I think Vinted only lets them go to 40% less. Well, I'm only asking like maybe £1 more than what I want for it anyway, so 40% off, you take the mick a bit, you know? But if it's only a couple of pound off, I've been accepting them. So the past 2 that I've accepted, one happened before the holiday, one after. So I accept it, and then you've got to wait for them to pay. And I don't hear anything. So I'll give them like 2-3 days, and I message them and say, you're still interested, and I don't hear anything again. So how long do I have to leave it between, say, my message to them asking if they're still interested and not getting a response? How long do I have to leave it if somebody else is interested in buying it? Is there a set time, or do I just go with if somebody offers, I can just accept it? Do you know what I mean? Anybody know? Dinner with Donna had an air fryer apple crumble. I tried it and it was simple and great. I always forget about I could use the air fryer for stuff like that. Good night, good morning. Go to sleep. You still here? I thought you was going to sleep. I guess see you on the next live. It's a shame I have to go. You need to get some sleep. Goodbye. Go get some sleep. I don't like watching Donna too. I wouldn't have a clue. Oh. I don't know if it's like a new trend of theirs or what, but I don't want to get in trouble with Vinted for passing it on, but like they're not interested. They're just not allowing me to sell things if they're going to do that, are they? I just give them a few days and relist it. Okay. So when you relist, I've never relisted something. Do you like delete it and then put it on again, or is it a relist button? So I'm still trying to suss it out. I'm going to try and step it up now as well, because everything on that I sell on Vinted is now holiday money. I'm still here because I actually started to fall asleep and I forgot to turn my phone off. Oh no! And you keep talking though, you need to go. Spamming will get you put out. There's a button somewhere I cannot. Sold on there for ages. As a relist button. Okay. I mean, you're spamming something I have no idea what you're talking about anyway, but spamming will get you put out. I haven't sold on there for ages. Okay. I haven't sold because they keep doing that. They keep saying that they're interested, and then why even put in an offer if you're not bothered? Like, I don't understand. Goodbye. See you next time. Have a good day. Go to sleep. Goodbye. Thank you for being here. I'll see you next Sunday if you're around. Go get some sleep. I hate people doing that. It's irritating, isn't it? Like, if you're not interested in it, then why put a bid in? I don't understand what you get out of doing that. You get all excited thinking, oh, I'm going to sell something, and then you don't. I mean, I think I've been on Vinted for like, it's got to be like 3 months now, isn't it? I feel like about 2-3 months, and I've made £12. It's pretty pitiful. When you see all these people saying that they've made hundreds of pounds. And I saw this one the other day, and they were holding up things that they've sold, and they were packaging them, and they put how much they bought it for and how much they were selling it for. And I'm thinking, they're selling things for like 30, 40, 50 pounds. I can't even sell something for £4. And my stuff's brand new with tags as well, so I just don't get it. Is Vinted like eBay? Yeah, same sort of thing. Yeah. I've never actually sold on eBay. I don't know if you have to pay your own packaging and that. So Vinted, the person who's buying it will pay for the delivery as well as the item. But I think it's virtually the same thing, I think. Remember, there's a gold mine in the shed. I haven't got to it yet, have I? My bedroom, like coming back from the holiday, Corey took the case up because he was waiting for, bless him, he was waiting for me when I got back. He took the suitcase up for me, and as soon as the doors open, because I've been a week in a hotel room, so there's no clutter, it's just the stuff I brought in the suitcase, and it really brought home to me how much rubbish I have. It's not rubbish, I mean, over the years, if I buy something new for myself, I don't then get rid of something as well, so that's all just clogged up, and it's not stuff I'm going to use, but it really brought home to me how packed my room is. So I've really got get rid of that before I start working. I mean, I've got a shed out the back that's not got anything like worth much, just little bits and bobs. But that, yeah, the shed out the front. And I was thinking as well, apart from all that Cliff Richard stuff, I remember I have a huge bag. When the kids were younger, in McDonald's, you know, the little McDonald's toys. So they'd get the McDonald's toy, and I don't know. I would always get people coming up and saying how cute the kids are, and oh look, we've got these toys, and they give us extra toys. Not once did we ever go in and not come out with way more toys than we got one meal where they should have one toy. They'd come out with piles of toys. People would just keep giving them toys. So I would keep them packaged. And I have a massive bag of those too, which have got to be worth money. I mean, probably not a lot, but they got to be worth money too. So yeah, that probably got quite a lot of decent stuff in there, really. I sold something and it was sent, then they didn't collect from the local post office. So a month later it was returned to me. Why? Why do it? Why waste your these people? Friend of mine made hundreds selling clothes. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I don't know. Just like, I don't know. I went to dump some stuff at the tip yesterday and they had a shop there. I got 2 Victorian stone pots for a tenner. Oh, wow. Nice. Victorian pots, stone pots. I mean, they're money, aren't they, normally? That's a good price. They're probably worth a bit. I don't know if they're going to be worth as much as I would hope they would be worth. But, I mean, I do remember that the only one that I remember I know I've got a lot of is Dalmatians, because Blossom was absolutely obsessed with 101 Dalmatians, and I know I've got loads and loads of the Dalmatians in there because we would specifically be looking for them too. I could sell them, but love them too much. If something makes you happy, that's what you should keep. If it makes you happy, if it puts a smile on your face, that's what you should keep. Definitely. 100%. If you love them, definitely keep them. When we go on a caravan holiday, it's basic and shows you don't need lots of stuff. You don't know. I agree. You don't need lots of stuff. But now I have all this stuff and I want to get rid of it. It's just so slow going. Corey just keeps saying, I'll just give it all to a charity shop. But I'm just thinking, like, I need to make more money to be going on holidays. I need to make, I just need money, like everybody does. So giving it to a charity shop is all good, well and good. But, charity shops, you're literally giving it to them and it's all the big bosses making the money. It's not the charities aren't making much money out of it anymore. So I just begrudge it. And a lot of this stuff has still got like tags on and that. I mean, you see me, I buy stuff because it's reduced to like £2-3 or whatever, and I have all these intentions and then I don't. I have actually been starting to wear nicer clothes. I want to try not to go into the whole tracksuit thing. But I've got so much stuff that I'll slim into it. I'm not going to. And if I do slim down, then I'd buy something, so I need to sell it. You can sell stuff to a charity shop, apparently. Can you? I didn't know that. Wow, I didn't know that. Sell on the app next door. What's that? I've never heard of that app. If it's like, I'm assuming it's like for your area, then we're not very good here. Like, we've got a lot of those, like Olio apps and stuff. People don't really tend to be on them here. I don't know why. I was so fed up with the clutter in my house. I gave it all to charity a few months ago. Yeah, that's what Corey wants me to do. And I understand why, because he knows that I really want to get rid of all this stuff. How do I donate tips? I want to donate 500. Oh. Okay, I'm not wanting to be rude, but I get these comments a lot, and it doesn't mean I put your prices up, Louise. People get sus if things are too cheap. Really? Okay. Because I was thinking I don't want to put it up too much and people not even look at it. So I was thinking the opposite way. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I'll try it. Definitely, I'll try it. I was just trying to think, oh, people are going to think they're getting a bargain, which they are. And they'll just buy it because it's a bargain. I never thought of it that way. I would definitely give it a go. Best part about slimming down is buying new clothes. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it probably is. I'm not really, don't know. I actually lost weight going on holiday as well. Only £2, but you know, not enough to notice, but it all counts, doesn't it? Just got to keep it off now. I feel a lot better. It's not worth the few quid I would have made. I get where you're coming from, and I'll probably feel that, but I don't think I can do it. I think I'm going to start a bag of bits that I couldn't really sell. Like I've got this really lovely phone case that I bought. Like it was one that covers the screen as well, and it's white with all these butterflies on it and that. And I don't think it fit my case. It was one of them where they said it would fit your phone and it doesn't. But I don't know what phone it was for. So little things like that. I mean, I couldn't sell it because I don't know how you would sell that. You know, like I don't know what phone it's for, and it's too much like artwork figuring it all out. So I'm going to start a bag with that type of stuff, or things I just don't think are worth selling. That's what I do on Marketplace. I don't understand the Marketplace. When it's come up, if I see something I want to buy, which makes no sense, and I want to get rid of all this rubbish, but you know, very occasionally it's been something I think I really could do with that or whatever. It doesn't really, I don't understand how it works. Like when you put a Facebook post on, that's fine. When it goes in Marketplace, it changes the way it's set out, and it doesn't really give you like if anybody's commented on it. It doesn't give you that sort of information. I don't like it, and I can't be bothered to figure out how to use it. But something of mine did get put on Marketplace once, and somebody had commented, but I didn't find the comment until months later. So, yeah, I don't know. Hello, how are you? Louie's here. How are you doing, lovely? To be honest, I didn't even know existed until recently. Someone told me. Yeah, I don't understand why they did it. I don't know if it really is benefit to. I don't like Facebook anymore though. There's a whole weird thing going on with them. I don't know if anyone else has got this, but I've suddenly started getting all these adverts for adult channels, like Asian channels, saying come and watch this video, and it's very provocative and very repetitive. So I've been reporting them as repetitive, and I thought, okay, but every time I'm reporting, I'm still getting these ads, and why? So I reported it as provocative, and now he's done this whole review and saying that I'm wrong and it's fine. I don't know how to stop it, and so I don't like Facebook anymore. If you can sell the stuff, defo sell it. I did make a lot of money at first, but all the bits that was left wasn't going. I took. Yeah. I mean, I have so much stuff, but it does take a while to, you know, like taking the photos and then having to put all the, you know, you've got to put all the measurements and the materials, and that always feels like a big deal. So I probably don't post as often as I could. So I could probably step that up. I'm doing fine. Thank you. Awesome. I'm glad to hear it. Block the ads. Is there a way of blocking them? I didn't know I could block them. Oh, interesting. I'll look into that. I mean, Corey's already got the well, not got the but when we was in London, I was obviously taking lots of pictures and stuff, and he's saying, Mum, like, you've not played around with your phone. Like, he said, I've just upgraded your pictures like 100-fold just by pressing a button, and he kept going to all these different settings. So if I don't do that, I'll have to explore settings. Hi, Louise. Listening silently, struggling with health. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You should be so proud of taking the step with holiday. a start of a new journey. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Three little dots at the side. It's usually the three little dots too, isn't it? It's like that's the first thing I should explore when I go on anything, but I don't. I'm notorious for not doing that. Yeah, I'll have a look because it's the one that's on my phone. I mean, I have three little dots on this screen. I don't even know what's in that. What's in that? Oh, it's just a share. We're not sharing the live anyway. Why would I do that? Tell you, I wish you had a nice good morning. Yep, we've had a good, yep, going well. How are you? I think the chat just frozen for a while. It happens randomly, yeah. I don't know why. I always think it's just me, but I think it just randomly does it actually. I keep forgetting. I'm supposed to open. All messages. I always forget to change it. I'm fine, it is just cold. Oh dear. What are you doing today? Any plans? It's the first day that it's going to be my first day that I've not done anything in like 2 weeks. So it's catching up, you know, washing and change sheets on my bed. If the sun it doesn't look too bad. If it warms up and the sun comes out, I'm going to sit in the garden for a bit, but no other plans apart from that, just catching up with stuff. Maybe try and put some stuff on Vinted. Wouldn't be a bad idea, would it? Oh dear. Hello, hello. Have you still got the you have still got the table? I haven't, to be fair, I haven't bumped anything up, but I did get a message from Gumtree saying for the second time that the ad, I think you can only put it on for a set amount of time and then you have to relist it. So it's probably come off Gumtree again. But I feel like the table's going to go, it's more likely to go anytime now because people start thinking about Christmas and they want a new table, don't they? And it's a really decent table. I'm not really asking a lot for it. It's a very solid table and it's been well looked after. So I think it's going to go, more likely to go in the next couple of months. Fingers crossed. I mean, it literally takes up so much in the living room. Is it sunny on your side? It is at the moment. It is sunny. It's cloudy, but it is sunny. People need a table for Christmas. Everybody does, don't they? Like right on top of Christmas, people decide, oh, we need to go and get a table. They know Christmas is coming all year, but they're waiting until right on top of Christmas. So hopefully I'll be able to sell it then. But I should relist everything. In fact, I don't know. Oh no, I'm not on the right one. I ordered some lovely Christmas tree baubles from Ali. Little cat one. Are so cute. Actually, Corey said that as well. He thinks we should get all. Well, we're going to get all our Christmas stuff up, and he wants to get the Christmas stuff out way before Christmas. Have a look through, because I've got so much stuff that we don't use, and then I'm going to try and sell all that, and we're going to start again. But I don't know what theme we're going to go with, so I'll have to look on there because it's going to be Christmas soon. Yep. I don't want to think about it, but everybody else is. So yeah, we'll have to get all that way before Christmas, because we're more likely to sell it. There's loads of decent stuff in there, but I just like buy them in the sales in January, and I have every colour theme you can imagine. We don't use most of it. But the little thing, like he likes all the little ornaments and stuff around the house. Most of them are not very good, so we need to get some new stuff. Corey likes all the Christmas stuff. I'm trying to sell my table. It's so heavy for me to move. It's marble. Oh, wow. Yeah. It's so nice when it's Christmas. It's cold. Christmas is good when the kids are younger, but it changes. Marble table, I bet it's beautiful. You can use marble for tempering chocolate and rolling pastry. Ah, interesting. It's gone so quiet in here when that fridge stops making a noise. For me, it is the food and sweets and presents. Okay. It's always been about the time spent together for us here, like playing games. Everyone makes a point of not doing what they would normally do and spend time together. My son has already had his gift from me. I can't resist. You're so early. Oh no, yeah, but now you're going to give him something else at Christmas as well, though. Oh yeah, bet you do. Oh, please. Oh dear. Tempering chocolate, I can just about make a muffin. Yeah, just the cheapy bits. Yeah, you just want them to have something open on the day as well. You're terrible. I mean, I would have to do it for Corey, but that was because it was a game that came out at a certain time of year. I'd have to pay for it so that he'd get the extra bits that you can get if you purchase early. So then he'd fail to tell me, oh yeah, but it's actually going to come online in like October, so we'd end up getting it early as well. So I get it. I do get it. Everything's expensive, even dollars. Yep, everything is now. Pink, I will teach you. It's the memories of the kids. Exactly. That's what so Corey would always get a game for Christmas. That's what he would always want, a specific game that came out every Christmas. And I'd say to him, we've eaten dinner. If you can go upstairs and play, like play your game or whatever, I'm sure you're dying to. And he'd always, no, it's Christmas Day. I'm coming to stay down here. And he would always make a point. And then on the very odd occasion, he goes around to see his friends, like long-term friends for some of the day or whatever. He'd always feel terribly guilty, and I don't need to do it. No, just go. It's Christmas Day. It's fine. So yeah, for us, it is definitely memories. It's like the only time of year you get the board games out. Really, Deborah, you was desperate to give it to him. Wow. I get that, though. I understand that. Louise, I'm wearing my snuggle jumper. It's getting that time of year. Sadly, it is. And it's quite cold this morning. I like this time of year. No, no, we don't like this time of year. What's wrong with you? He's been in bed mentally and has autism. Oh dear. Oh, he's been in a bad way. Sorry, I read that way. Mentally and has autism. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hello. I bet his gift was well received. It's hard because you don't want to see your kids going through these things, but there's not a lot you can do a lot of the time. I can make a lemon drizzle. When our kids hurt, we hurt, eh? It's true. Yep, definitely. Louise, my youngest son's got autism too. Oh, wow. It must be so hard. I mean, my kids don't, so, you know, and I don't know much about it. I only know a little bit about it, so I'm not going to pretend like I do know. But I the little bit I do know, it must be so hard. How's the cucumber? How's the leaves? That's what you should say. How's the leaves? I had a word with him, and I don't know. He's a him, apparently. I did tell him that it's okay just to have leaves. I love him anyway, so he's just going with it, I guess. I make nice cookies. 3 in the end. So jealous. I thought cucumbers were going to be easy because there's a channel I used to watch, and she would have plants just outside, and she would always have cucumbers. So I thought they're going to be easy, but I just don't have a green thumb. It's just the thing. I will forever try though. Autism is becoming more and more frequent, just like my disability. I have 5 children. CP. I don't know what that is. Hello. Oh, cerebral palsy. Okay. Again, that's it. You know, you hear about a lot of conditions, but when you think about it, you don't actually know much about them. I've heard of that one, but I don't know much about it again. Your kitchen looks amazing to be home, to be honest. Thank you. Nephew has CP. I don't know much about that condition either. I'm still your air fryer. I think we're going to go soon. I'm going to get the toast in because I like it to go cold. Given the link between autism and celiac disease, it seems more apparent that it's caused by plant-based diet, leaky gut syndrome, toxics getting into blood and therefore brain, etc. I don't see how a plant-based diet can be bad for somebody if they're doing it correctly. Oh, is that bread? Yes, it's bread. There's several different forms of it. I didn't know that either. I want bread now. Okay. Dr. Natasha Campbell is my biggest source of info on that. I think with any condition you shouldn't just take one source, in my personal opinion. Louise, the reason why I like autumn because it's that time of year where you snuggle jumpers, bed socks and hot chocolate come out and getting all cozy. I used to like that, but I think I'm more of a summer person. I'm sorry to give up my shorts and stuff like that. Sorry if I'm missing anything in the chat. I'm literally switching between 5 screens doing Christmas shopping. Christmas shopping. No, don't say it. What is it? I feel like I'm fighting a losing battle here. Everyone's on Christmas. No, 5 screens. That's mad. I don't tell people really, to be honest, because I just want people to take me as if you know. As is, if you know what I mean. I could not figure out how to say those sentence. I totally get it. Totally get it. Out of all the people that I work with, there's only a couple of people that actually know I've got fibro. Most people don't even know I've got fibro. And I've had it for like a number of years, over 8 years. Yeah, I totally understand that. It's never too early to spread Christmas cheer. Yes, it is. Yes, it definitely is. It's one day. Doing it in just December is enough. Half of a year of Christmas is too much. It makes it boring. The build up is too massive, and your day is never going to equate to it. That's my opinion only. Don't come at me, because we're all entitled to our opinion. I understand everyone has to do things differently, but wow, Cheryl, that word is banned in the chat, at least for now. I think it should be. I definitely think it should be. I feel like I'm fighting a losing battle, though. I mean, I was so shocked when I went into Iceland and it's all across the shelves. It's like, that's mad. I'm not sure about plant-based diet being bad for you. Exactly, I don't think it is. If you do it right, I mean, like plant-based is, you've got to make sure you get the right amount of protein and all that sort of stuff. So you've got to learn how to do it, or it could be, I guess. But that's the same as anything, isn't it? But there is a little girl in my daughter's class, her and her mum only eating plant-based, and she is tiny. She is 7, the size of a 4-year-old. I would assume, because obviously we don't know, that is likely because they're not giving everything that she needs. I mean, if you're going to be, a lot of people just say, okay, I don't want to eat meat and that's it. But then you've got to look at making sure you're getting enough protein, and just, that's the one that's in my head. And there's a lot more things you need to make sure, the right nutrients and things like that. If they do it right, I don't think the child would be smaller. I don't know, because I've not researched it. But that's what I think. But a lot of people don't make sure they're getting all the correct things. Then yes, it would be not beneficial. Again, this is all just my personal opinion, that's all. I have no facts to prove any of this up. I'm only joking. Everyone gets things a bit earlier, to be honest, otherwise it's all a conundrum. I mean, you know, when the kids were younger, it would be we'd do the August 6 weeks holiday, and then I would start buying for Christmas. But it's so much now. It's just so, Christmas was 6 months of the year. Louise, the doctor told me when my son was diagnosed that the back of the brain is wired differently, so they see the world differently to what we see, and they love to live in routine. Oh wow, that's really interesting. So you've got to have a lot of structure then. Meats have many essential nutrients, so I don't get veganism. I get it. I totally get it. I understand it. I went through a phase where I was a vegetarian for a good chunk of years. And even now, sometimes I think, okay, I don't want to do this anymore, but you get many essential nutrients from a lot of things. Everything you can get in meat, you can get elsewhere as well. I would never diss one against the other if you're doing it properly. But then I think, you know, when you're a meat eater, so, okay, so you're having meat and you're having vegetables, people just say, okay, well, everything's fine, but you might not be doing all your nutrients right. I mean, a lot of us don't know about all the different nutrients. So we know there's protein in meat, but there's a lot of protein in a lot of things that are not meat or animal based. Again, my opinion. There's also 7 different forms of autism. Different degrees of it as well, isn't there? Like, yeah, I think it is. I don't know if is this the one where like some people are not verbal, and that's autism as well, isn't it? And then you have people that are verbal autism, different degrees of it. I don't know much about it, so. Hello, Rose. How are you? Okay, you're gonna get put out the chat. See who gets there first. Well, that was pointless, wasn't it? You look beautiful. Thank you. I'm good, thanks. Sorry for missing your lives the last few weeks. No, it's fine. Everybody has life. Never say sorry for missing a life. No. You go and do your thing, definitely. Same with CP. I think a lot of things have different degrees of it and different variations, don't they? Hello from Winnipeg. Okay. Guess they changed a account and decided to do the same thing. Some people can't talk with their condition. Oh, okay. Oh dear, you have a child, multiple accounts. That's exactly what I thought. They may be back yet. We'll just keep deleting them, like timing them out, whatever. I don't know what they get out of that. It's very strange, isn't it? I mean, if you was going to do it as well, how do you decide what sentence to put? Because the sentence is weird. I get vegans, to be honest. I think it's preference. Absolutely. It's definitely preference. I think we're all completely different human beings and we have different priorities and thought processes behind things. And I don't think of it any further than that. Okay, I guess that was another one. I wonder how many accounts this person has. Oh, I can keep doing it all day though, so. I meant to say the same with CP. Some people can't talk with that condition. Oh, okay. Guess this is another one. I think it may be time to go then, if all the trolls are going to come in. Possibly. Might have to take the hint. Don't care about anyone's preferences. Whatever floats the boat, just don't sink mine. Exactly. Exactly. People just don't like doing that though, do they? You figure your own stuff out and let other people live their life. For goodness sake. Yeah, I don't know how many accounts this person's got. And there's another one sitting there that's not said anything particularly, but I feel like that might be one too. Yeah. Okay, well, you know, we're a no judgment zone, so awesome. Thanks for your opinion, but we don't need it here. Imagine having nothing better to do than trial. I know, these poor people have got no lives. So sad. I just think that they've actually gone and made a whole load of accounts to do it too. Like, they really, really, the mind boggles. Hello. I know what that means, but if you put much more Spanish, then I won't be talking to you because I don't know that much Spanish. That one I know. If you remember, I said I didn't have no sweet stuff, neither changed my taste buds completely, believe it or not. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Your opinion is valid now, please. Oh dear. Wow. It must be troll moment. All the trolls have come out. I would say they've probably just woken up, but most of these are grown-ups and they just look like you had a marvelous holiday. I did. Thank you. Yeah, it was absolutely amazing. I'll block you again Bless the trolls. They're proof that there is always someone out there who is more miserable than us. That is so true. So true. And they're really not affecting us. So I think YouTube should ban accounts after they've been kicked off so many lives. I agree. I don't know. We pity them. That's pretty much as much emotion as they get out of us. So whatever it is they're aiming for, they don't get it from us here. Still here, just doing my veg. Oh, you're up. I hope you rested enough. You didn't force yourself to get up. I imagine trolls think they're more annoying than they actually are. They think, yeah. I mean, whatever it is they think they are, they're not here. But they, I don't understand what I can't imagine doing it. What you'd get from that? I'd get nothing from that. I'm taking the kids swimming in a little bit. Oh, awesome! That's awesome. Oh, I miss swimming. Okay. I literally knew that was going to be a troll before they even said anything. I better go and do some washing. I hope you have a lovely week and I will see you next Sunday. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the swimming goes well. My name's Louise. Hello, hello. It's hard to leave the Grand Canary. Oh, yeah. Do you know, I genuinely think I could live there. Just figuring out the finance part of it. I mean, apparently it's quite hard to move there, but nothing's impossible. Hello, hello. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I got it. I mean, when I went to Tenerife, I remember coming back and saying I really felt at home there. But Gran Canaria is more, even now, like people, because I'm still on the one of the girls at work had said to go on Facebook and just start going on type in Gran Canaria and there's groups, and then you can find out things, what's going on there and where things are and stuff like that. And they're still posting now, like the places that I walked and the sea and stuff, and it feels homely, like. Not to be rude, but you look like you're a vegan teacher. Okay, I mean, I don't know what a vegan teacher looks like. And okay. Okay, we don't need to be rude. Louise blocked them to tell. Oh, where did that go? Oh. Do one. They're like children seeking negative attention. That's exactly what they are. That's a compliment. That wasn't a compliment. Our vegan teacher is on YouTube. I mean, I don't watch it, so. But you know, like 9 times out of 10, not always, but 9 times out of 10, when someone starts a sentence with "not to be rude," but they mean they want to be rude. Not always, but it happens so often. That's my first thought is, okay, whatever you put now, you're being rude, because it's 9 times out of 10 it is. Yeah, they're proper on one now, aren't they? Okay, I can only read English, so if you put a different language, I can't interact with you. I can say a lot of words. Hello. Oh, is it something about this time of day? Or it's funny how like we can go a whole stream and nothing, and then some we just get all that. It's weird. I've seen her before. She's popped up. Oh, okay. Hi, how are you? We're good here. How are you? Not to be rude, but I do really enjoy your streams. You always get one, don't you? I did say not always, but 9 times out of 10, that's what it means. Thank you. Do you have hobbies? I mean, yeah. Doing YouTube, plants, holiday when I can. Louise, if it, I must take my leave. The live stream has been a pleasure. Thank you very much. May the rest of your day be filled with joy. You too. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a lovely day. And people stop being rude. Well, we're trying to get them out when they are being rude. It's just feel sorry for them and don't worry about it. Yeah, I hope you have a lovely day. I have no idea what you're talking about. You want to know if I like big leaves? It's very random. Do you live in the UK? We are in England right now. Okay. It's just the plant. I mean, I just typed it in and it just comes up with a green plant. They're fine. I mean, I've never really seen them before, so I don't have an opinion particularly. Without being rude, some people would have no character at all. Sometimes I just have no idea what people are going on about particularly. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, some people just want to be rude all the time and they've got nothing else in their lives. It's just because they're projecting how they feel within themselves, of themselves. So, Louise, you're beautiful and you're such a lovely, kind lady. Just ignore rudeness. Yeah, I mean, I just feel sorry for them, that's all. Your whole video was very good. Thank you. Hello, hello. Do you remember me? I think I do. It's just the shape of some the names with a picture, and that's what I remember sometimes. Louise, and it's lovely to be your friend. You've got a heart of gold. Thank you so much. I always love your little messages. I know sometimes it takes me a little bit longer to get back to you because I only have the Facebook on my computer and sometimes I forget to check it. I'm going to, in the process of changing things around, so then I'll be able to get back to you a bit quicker. She said she liked plants but does not care about my question about plants. Okay, makes sense. Okay, well, I mean, I didn't say anything, but I don't know anything about that. Oh, I'm not even going to explain myself. No to be rude, though. What? Okay, let's get rid of a few people here because it's just making no sense. Hey up, Petal. I like that. Thank you. I try and come on every live. It's probably why I recognise you then, because it's just the way your name is with the picture. I like your picture. And I can't normally see them very well, but that one's, I can see that one. How are you? We're doing good here. How are you doing? Hey Louise, I have to go now. I might be back in a sec. Okay, bye. Hope you have a good day. I think I know you. Okay. What are you cooking for breakfast? Just having toast today. Oh, thank you. I'm good, thank you. Oh, that's nice to hear. Just nipping to the shops for all the stuffing. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be on here for, honestly. So if I'm not here, I hope the meal goes well and you have a good day. I might be, I don't know, but just in case. What are you doing today? It's actually the first day where I've not really got much to do, so I'm going to do catch up on washing, change bed sheets, that sort of thing. It's just like house jobs, I guess. Deborah, I love stuffing. Laugh out loud. There was no one better than you on the live, so I come back. Okay. I think there's a lot of weird lives out there, isn't there? I won't say out. Don't seem right. Maybe as if I bump into you. I mean, I don't think I know you, so. Okay, you come into my chat. I speak English, so I can read English, so. They were just creepy dolls. Creepy dolls. Oh, there's a lot, yeah. I mean, do you mean creepy dolls like the fake dolls that people have that they pretend are real children? Like those creepy dolls? I see a lot of them too. I'm about to go watch my football game, but I'm not playing because I'm injured, so I'm going to help and then going to watch my brother race. Oh, sounds like you've got a cool day planned. Yes, there's a lot of those creepy things. I don't get it. I mean, people say that we should just leave them, like they're dealing with passings and stuff. I think maybe they need to deal with that. Yeah, I don't get that whole. It's weird. Not bad for a Sunday. It's horrible. I've seen one recently, and they've actually was it Avatar, made like an avatar baby and cuddles it and stuff all the time. It's, yeah, there's definitely other things going on. Louise, I think you mean the reborn dolls. Yes, they're creepy as, but there's a lot of people that actually now use them when they've had children that have passed. I don't think that's a healthy thing. Personally, I don't know. I have not looked into it, but I think that they should maybe be doing some therapies and stuff, because that's not really going to help you get past it. But I don't know. I've not looked into it deeply enough, but it is weird. And you have school tomorrow. Yeah, if it's little kid, it's just part of playing and growing up. But when it's adults, it's, yeah, I don't know. I think I would hope that they are going through therapy. I don't think that's a good way of dealing with things. They're good for people with dementia. Yeah, again, that's completely different, isn't it? And it's just the whole reborn dolls. They're a little bit too realistic, and it's a bit creepy. I don't know, like there's dolls and there's dolls, isn't there? I don't like it. It's very weird. Not trying to be horrible, by the way. No, it's not in a horrible way. It's not meant in a horrible way. I just think, you know, I've had a child that's passed and I went into therapy. I think if I'd gone into that would be, I just can't imagine why you would. Take care. I won't subscribe. Just leave it be. Bless you, mate. Okay, that's fine. I don't expect to subscribe from people that are not interested in the channel. It's not a problem. There's somewhere on YouTube that has 25 dolls. See, that's, yeah, freaks me out. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No, I mean, isn't there a reason why, like, you know, you walk around a haunted house and stuff and there's creepy dolls? It's because it's creepy. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a thing, and it creeps everybody out. It is just a creepy thing. I don't think they should be banned. I mean, I think everybody has a right to do what they want to do within reason. They're not actually hurting anybody, but I just think that I would hope they would get therapy rather than doing what they're doing. They get people get very, very defensive as well. They can get very nasty about it. I just think for their mental health, they would be better off getting some help. And it takes a long time. I mean, it's a big grief. I get that, totally get that, but there's other ways to deal with it. It's probably not good for your mental health. I can't imagine it, because you're not really processing what's happened and trying to work through it. It does take a long time. It really does. I hate China dolls. My sister used to taunt me with them when I was younger. I know, there's just something about it, isn't there? The only dolls that I thought were okay were like Barbies, Cindy's. I'm that old. Cindy's and Barbies. That was it. But that was very play, children, learning type doll. I didn't really go through the dolls and prams thing. It wasn't my thing. Louise, is it okay when you can't respond straight away on a messenger on Facebook? I know you're a very busy lady working, and I know you get back to me when you're free. Ooh. Is it okay? it's because it's on the wrong thing. I have it on my computer, and the only time I really open my computer is when I'm editing. So then I edit, and I sometimes just forget to look on there. But I do want to change things around. Like I want to have different, like I don't want the Facebook that I've got on my phone. So hopefully I'll try and get on top of it. I find them stood behind my curtains, my wardrobe under my bed. See, that's traumatic. That's a trauma thing. Do you need therapy? I think you may. That is wow. I'd be frightened to do anything. Jeez. He's like a little toddler or a little kid playing with them. I have no problem, but it's like 30-year-olds playing with them. It's not even just like they're playing with them, it's more like they treat them like they're real living being. Then I think you need to have the therapy to be dealing with whatever it is you need to be dealing with. My mum used to have them there, but it was only because it was in the older days. They didn't have plastic dolls such as babies. Yeah, I mean, the China ones are a lot older. I think they're worth money as well. Apparently, it's not always the case. Some people just like playing with them. That's okay. But then people get very, very defensive on it when people are asking questions. I mean, there's one very specific one who gets really nasty, and it's one of them like it's a TikTok, so the thing will come up and I'll be watching it a little bit and then I'll scroll past, and I think it's a trans man. I don't know how you say it. So no, was a man, transitioned to woman, but I don't know how far, like things like that. But this person has one. And some people in the chat, because some people can get rude and nasty about the way they speak, has said like that's just weird, because of you clearly couldn't have had a loss, and this person is really reacting like, well, you don't know, how could you know that? Well, because you're like you like haven't given birth and had a loss. That's the way they were talking, and she went very much into one saying like really rude stuff as if this person was a woman. Then I have an issue with it, because clearly a male human being, even after transition, cannot give birth to a child. It is physically impossible. But this person's making out like they did, and they lost the baby, and that's why they've got this baby. That is a whole new level of definitely need to have some therapy. It's like they feed them and like they put them from naps, bath them. It's a very strange thing. It is. And the thing that the issue I did have back in the day, when 2020 happened and they were buying formula, so real living babies didn't have formula because these people were doing that. That is an issue. My sisters were 6 and 7 years older than me. Sounds like you was picked on. So it's just part of the package. Well, I don't know. I think I've just accepted I'll never like dolls. I mean, I can understand why. I think that's a bit more than picking on. I got to go now. Bye. Goodbye. I hope you have a good day. It's very true. There's just different levels of it. Sometimes it's okay. Well, I get it. But a lot of it, I do genuinely believe that people just need to have some therapy for themselves, like to have a better life for themselves. Back in the old days, they had dolls that even filled their diapers when fed a certain wet solution. Oh wow. I mean, the point of dolls growing up is that you use your imagination for all those sort of things. That was the point. It was to have a good imagination, wasn't it? Like, but they made things so realistic now. It's like I don't know, just everything now is geared towards children not being children, not having you can't say something that's rude and then say respectfully, because you negate it. they're taking everything away that children's imagination growing up is important. It's an important part of growing up, and they are steadily just taking all that away. They expect kids to act like adults too young, and they just don't allow children to just be children anymore. It's a really sad place we're going to as a human society. Is Irish being rude? What? No. You said I sound like McGregor. I don't know who that is, but it sounds like, respectfully, I don't know who McGregor is, but it sounds like a male for a start. Oh yes, I do remember that. I once went to Aldi to buy some milk for my sister who was 9 months at the time, and there was no milk for her. Yeah, that's a problem. That's when it becomes a problem, when you are taking away from living children. If we had imagination, we have ideas, and if we have ideas and dreams, we are dangerous to the top. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's a compliment, a UFC fight or whatever. Okay, I'm not going to talk to you anymore because I don't know what you're talking about, and I can't bother with it at this point in the live, honestly. Hello. They meant accent, not sounding like a man. Well, that's just the way it came across, so I don't know. I'm past the conversation, honestly. I haven't got the patience for it now. I've been online for too long. There's been too many trolls, and I just can't be bothered with it, honestly. We are good here. How are you? Not bad. Good to hear it. My niece learned to say, I want another drink of water in a whining voice by having. What? By having. I don't know what that last bit is. I've been watching Ed Matthews on a channel called. I have no idea who that is or what that. I have no idea what you're talking about. The NHS now starting to ask men if they're actually going to get pregnant is crazy. Tell me about it. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry, but that whole people need to be treated the same and whatever, go away. It's so silly. Definitely waves of trolls coming in and out today. Yeah, it's weird how some of them are okay and then some of them not. Like some we can have like a whole live and have one troll, and then others you get hundreds of them popping in and out. It's just like, seriously, there's that many people on that don't like themselves or have issues with themselves and need to portray. It's sad, really. We're doing good today. How are you doing? Little Blue, I'm spending 30 quid a week on Temu. I think you may have a problem. Do you rate Temu? Temu's fine. I love that one. You're lesbian. Okay. Apparently, if you get told you're something, that's what you are. It's mad. If you are genuinely spending 30 quid on Temu a week, you definitely have an issue that you might want to get that sorted out. By having a chatty Cathy doll. Oh, I don't remember that. I'm sorry, my fingers went kaflooey. Okay. At least another drink of water. Okay. Kids in the chat. Yeah, I'm struggling to realise which one's which. I'm not good at that. TV equals child labour. Okay. I mean, I haven't researched Temu. I have no interest in researching it. A lot of people have an opinion on things like that without doing research. Like normally it's just they've heard somebody say something. I don't know because I've not researched it. So I wouldn't put an opinion out there. But I mean, like, a lot of people come on and they say classic, obviously, because this is, I actually do know about Primark do child labour. They actually don't. It's just somebody said they does, so now everyone thinks they do. So it's and you retracted the comment. I'm literally having a conversation about your comment and you retract it. That's fine. Okay, we'll change the subject. There was a woman in America who took her son to the vets because she said he wanted to be a dog and the vet couldn't help him. She was really annoyed about it. He's pathetic. I mean, you know, I don't know. Blossom probably doesn't care that I say this because she was a child. She was, I told you earlier in the chat, she was absolutely obsessed with 101 Dalmatians. And yes, I did have to walk through the shops with her on her hands and knees, pretending to be a dog and peeing up things. But it was just a game. She was a child. Like, you know, then we would get up and she'd walk around like a human being. But the way people are now, that's what they would do. And, you know, Corey used to wear a Superman cape. Didn't think he was Superman. He just liked having the cape and pretending he was flying. And he liked it when the people at the shop would call him Superman. Didn't mean he thought he was Superman. This is the problem with society. Like, it's part of imagination growing up, isn't it? The packages come, I feel good, I feel high, and then I feel low and wonder what I bought. Then I buy again. People are silly about Primark. A lot of people are silly about Primark. It sounds like, yeah, if you're getting an actual high from it, I'm sure there's something going on there. I don't know what. Yeah. As long as you're not getting into debt doing it. The difference is it was a game, yeah, and now people are absolutely serious. Absolutely. That's the problem. A child says I'm this or acts that way and suddenly that's what they are, and they get forced into the situation where that's what they are now, and it's not. It's just they've got an imagination and they're playing games. It's like oh god, don't get me on about the furries. The furries. That just reminds me of when we went to Gran Canaria and I told you about that story last week. Told the girls at work, and the first thing they say, see, this will give you an idea of the people I work with. First thing they said once I told them about this story about Gran Canaria was, "Did you get pictures?" Could you imagine? Like, no way I could have got my phone out and taken pictures. Yeah. Sad society we live in. Tomboys are being taken advantage by ruthless parents and unscrupulous doctors. I absolutely agree. Absolutely. 100%. You climb a tree and suddenly you want to be a boy. You have to look at who benefits from it all. Yeah. We're going down a dangerous route. Have you noticed since 2020, things have just changed so dramatically? And if you start getting into it, it can get scary out there now. It really can. Were you a bit of a tomboy? I think you had a pragmatic outlook on life, Blue. You seem very sensible and measured. That's a hard question for me to answer because I honestly don't have many memories of my past because there was certain trauma there, so my brain has blocked out an awful lot. Pragmatic, definitely. Sensible, definitely. I had no choice. I had to do a lot of grown-up things as a child. So yeah, I don't think I was a tomboy. I don't, like I said, I really don't have that many memories, so. Oh, would you rather leave the chat? I also think the NHS has got a lot to answer for letting people transgender just at such a vulnerable age. I don't agree with it whatsoever. I think that they should. I mean, I don't know what the rules are on that, but I would hope that there's a lot of therapy first, because there's a lot of people that have certain conditions that make them think that they may be something that they're not, and it's just it's a whole minefield, isn't there? Why are you asking me how you would come out to your mum? I don't know why you would ask me that. How's the weather in Essex today? It's going to be around 30 here today. Right now, it's looking pretty good out there. I mean, there's a lot of cloud, but the sun seems to be trying to push through. I think the weather's supposed to be up to maybe 19, I think, today. Seems pretty good here at the moment. The world has changed drastically since 2020. The world shifted, and not for the good. I absolutely agree. I agree. The world feels so unsafe now. Even I've decided to homeschool my kids. I think that's a good move. I genuinely think that's a really good move to homeschool your kids. Brave move, hard work, but I think it's a really good move. Pink candy floss. In 20 years, we get out of this, there'll be Nuremberg style trials for what's been done in the past 15 years. Louise, ignore them, don't let trolls upset you. I'm not letting them upset me. I don't care enough to let them upset me. I think that's a little bit extreme. I don't know. I think a lot of what's happening in society obviously is part of the plan, and they will get away with it. I mean, they are still. I mean, how's things in government that are happening now and they're getting away with it is beyond belief. I would never let kids go to school now. I would also homeschool teachers. I've lost the plot 100%. 100%. There's actually a bloke I'm following on TikTok right now. Absolutely mad. The kids have just gone back to school within the past week. The majority of the kids are being regularly isolated for things like I think the daughter was isolated for 4 hours, I believe, on her first day back, new term, first day back, because the material of her skirt was wrong. What's that got to do with her education? And then because obviously they got new new school shoes, and she wore the correct tights, but because the shoes were rubbing, she had socks, like small socks on her at the shoe point to stop the rubbing. She got isolated again for that and told to take them off. And they've taken, I think they took it to the newspapers, and the school lied about it. But it's like one thing after another every day. It's ridiculous. Teachers are there to teach, not put ideas into children's minds. Exactly. Then it's not to teach, like the whole gender thing that they're trying to teach them is not necessary. It's not what's important for kids right now. They just need to learn, how to be a human being, how to have a good imagination, how to spell, spell, and how to learn their numbers, like the basic things. Why are they trying to they're confusing kids so much that they don't even know what's right from wrong anymore. It seems that a lot of your followers have a lot of passion. It seems like so, yeah. I think that's a good thing. I don't think it's a bad thing. There's a lot of people that don't have passion for anything in life, so seeing any passion from anybody is good. I like that. The only problem I have with people with passion, you can be passionate about anything, even if I don't believe in it, but then have a conversation about it. But a lot of people like to say I'm right and you're wrong, end of, rather than have a conversation about it, and they get nasty. That's the only part of it I don't like, when people are passionate in the wrong way. Have a conversation, put your thoughts and your feelings across. Hey, nice lady, have you heard of... I don't say names out if I don't know who they are, because I've been caught out before. I don't know who that is now. Let's Google. I have been caught out with names before. I'm getting Downton Abbey coming up. Oh, Carlson, that's why. Wrong one, I guess. An author. Okay. I didn't put images. Why did I get images? Okay. Interesting. No, I've never heard of them. Remember I told you there was a cat litter tray in the classroom and kids would go to the toilet on it when it was... Oh, that's ridiculous. Do you know how I think they could get rid of that really easy? Okay, if you want to be a cat, now you've got to eat cat food out of a bowl on the floor. You've got to sleep on the floor. No, obviously not in the classroom, at home. Take your clothes off because they don't wear clothes. You know, treat them actually like a real cat. That will soon change their mind on that one. My kid was just 8 and his teacher was already hitting him with some hitting him with grown-up stuff instead of teaching him the ABCs. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Or I was only asking because you're in the same neck of the woods. Same neck as the woods? Is it American? I ran out of sugar and had coffee with no sugar. The first few sips were hard, but then it got easier. Then I enjoyed it. Okay. The world just definitely took a turn for worse. I'm old. When I went to school, the teachers were often unkind. There was a strap with even little children. Yeah, I mean, lots of bad things happen in the past, but you assume as human beings we evolve and we learn from our mistakes and stuff. But it feels like things changed and there's like a gap, I guess. The 70s to the 90s, maybe. That was a good time, I think, to be alive. And then now we're starting to deteriorate. You want to get put out chat because that's the only thing that's going to happen if you carry on. And you carried on. I like your coat. You're in Siberia. It's actually a snuddy. Snuddy? It's not snuddy. Why am I saying that? Oh, my brain. Is it a snuddy? I don't know. It doesn't sound right. He's fought indoors to keep you warm because it was cold in here this morning. No, I don't want to be your sugar mama, thanks. You're not the first person to want that, you know. I like your glasses, thank you. What's this about now? We're just talking, it's just chat. Literally what it says in the description to this, just chat. Please stop spamming the chat. Be a bit more productive with your time. I mean, you would hope, wouldn't you? By getting your school uniform ready for tomorrow, for example. Yeah. Exactly. There's so many more things they could be doing with their time. Where are you? I'm in my kitchen. in England. It feels like a nightmare no matter where you go. I mean, saying all that, all the bad things that are going on, it's really easy to disengage. And then life doesn't feel as bad. Like, you know, if you're watching the news and you're reading articles and things, it's really easy to go down a rabbit hole and feel rubbish about life. But when you stop doing that, it makes life so much more simple. Is it about lunchtime there? What did you say? Yeah, 10:43 a.m. You're still here. Oh, you've been to the shop and back. I wasn't planning on being here. I wasn't planning on it. News has really messed with my head. I would suggest turning it off. Most of it's lies too. So yeah, and the news channels do lie to, like, literally lie to you. I saw that proof of that in 2020 when we was having the daily briefings on TV, and there was a specific time I'd actually been on DirectGov because I did go down a rabbit hole, and I'd looked at all statistics of that day, and then the MP came on and PM came on, and he spouted off a load of rubbish that wasn't on the government website. So at that point I thought, okay, this is obviously a load of rubbish. People are lying, so I won't pay attention. So I don't look at the news anymore, and life is so much more simple. It can definitely mess with your head. Deborah's back with the stuffing. She is. It's almost 5 a.m. Time to get up instead of lying in bed watching. It's been interesting though. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I hope you have a lovely day. I like when you do that. I guess we can go for the 4 hours because there's only 15 minutes left. Bye for now. I'm sure I'll see you in the next live. I like the jumper. It's not a jumper. Thank you. Oh dear. It's a sunny day, but it's colder than which is in winter. It's oh, internet went there for a moment. Yeah, I don't know where the Beyonce stuff come from. That's why I ignored it because it's weird. There's a lot of weird going on in chat though, so I have to pick and choose which bits I actually pay attention to. Text to speech, okay. I have no idea what's going on now. I think it's time to go. I think I'm going to go. I was going to last out there until get to the 4-hour mark, but I know it's only 12 minutes away, but I'm not doing it. So I hope you all have a lovely Sunday and your week goes well. And I will be here next Sunday, same time. Bye, everyone.